Yo, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to Saeed TV. Well, Jamal TV. Saeed's not ready to return just yet, even after a win. That one finally slipped out. You know what I mean? I tried my best to hold on to that one, but it slipped out today. But listen, people, we're here, man. We're here. What's everyone saying, man? Transfers, man. Transfers. That is the topic right now. We have got less than 24 hours to go to sign a goalkeeper and a midfielder. That's the message I'm sending across. If we don't sign a goalkeeper and midfielder, boy, questions have to be asked. Questions have to be asked. But it looks like right now the goalkeeping situation is a priority today. So we're going to discuss that as well. Please make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Shells, big up to you, bro. It was good seeing you yesterday, man. And you finally came with a W, man. Not a lot of man, they come down and it's an L, man. But yo, big up to you, man. You see the W.
Yeah, man. It was a good day out yesterday, man. Big up. It's good to see you. Shout out Flawless, shout out the panel. Do you know what I'm saying? It's good to go into the international break with a win. Regardless of how we got it, we're gonna talk about it. I know other people have their opinions on it. I have my opinion on it also. But yeah, man, big up, man. Make sure you smash the likes. Thanks for having me.
Come on, bro. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. You got double A in the building as well. What do you say, double A, man?
Well, apparently I'm called the panel now. So after Shells, you say Saeed, big up Flawless, big up the panel. So I guess.
Sorry, man.
Oh, you? That's what Shells said.
Sorry, double A.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, double A, man.
I'm only joking. Bro. Yeah, man. Doing good at it. A 3-point collectors. You have to be happy with that, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll dissect it. We'll dissect yesterday and stuff. But yeah, always good to be on here, man. Always good to be with you, Saeed. Always good to be with you, Flawless, and obviously Shells as well. Third time, I think. So yeah, man. Looking forward to speaking about what has been yesterday and what is to come, I guess, in the next less than 24 hours now, innit? So yeah, we'll see what the club's on. So yeah, man. But it's always good to be here and finishing off the weekend in the best possible way with you, man. Of course.
Yeah.
And the best chat on YouTube, obviously. I'll have the best chat on YouTube as well. Come on.
Yeah, come on, man. Big up Flawless as well, man. Hope you're good as well.
I'm blessed, man. Good to be back. Obviously, I missed last week, so it's good to be back. Big up to yourself, Saeed, of course, double A, Shells, and the chat as well. Looking forward to the conversations. Always look forward to the show.
Yeah, come on, bro. Always big up to everyone, man. Ash is not going to be here today, unfortunately. Big up to Ash, man. He has to deal with this stuff. So yeah, large up, Ash, if you're watching. Big up to you, my friend. It was good to see you yesterday. But listen, we're going to go straight into it, man. Emi Martinez, man. United have agreed personal terms with Emi Martinez and have approached Villa. He wasn't even in the squad today. They had some absolute dead of a goalkeeper called Bizot, man. He was in goal today. Dibu is back as a concrete option for Man United. If Lammens deal doesn't happen, talks are on the way, people. And you lot, yeah, did you lot see Thingy's press conference as well?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, what Emery?
Manager. Let me just show you this, right?
Yeah,
this is hilarious, guys, man. This is hilarious, man. Like, genuinely, this guy is hilarious. Look at this.
Martinez not in the squad at all tonight. Why is that?
Bizot. Marco Bizot.
Where is Emi Martinez, though?
Marco Bizot.
Will he be your future goalkeeper?
Marco Bizot.
It looks like clearly over there.
That reminds me of something like someone he's brand new to the country, can't speak a word of English, and someone's told him Marco Bizot means yes, I'm very excited.
Yeah,
so he's just saying the same thing, thinking
he's hilarious, man. He might get sacked though, man. He lost 3-0 today to Oliver Glasner, mate. Absolutely got destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? So
he's got his number. He always beats him all the time.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Glasner's got Emery's. He's got Emery's number. He's often like, I think it's like 5 out of the last 6. Now the record's very, very good against Villa.
Why?
Big up Aragon, I said big up Jamal, you know.
Yeah, so what we're saying, man, like we're linked with both Lammens and Emi Martinez, but let's discuss Martinez, yeah. Everyone's saying he's an upgrade on Onana. They're saying we need experience now. I'm caught in two minds. I don't think he's a scrub. I don't think he's a dead goalkeeper. It's nowhere near like he's well better than what we've got right now in terms of Onana and Thingy. But I'm still not sure, man, about his mistakes. I don't think it's been great since the World Cup, if I'm being honest with you. Is he experienced? Yes. Is he someone that knows the Premier League? Yes. But I'm still not sure, man. Like, I'm not sure on Le Mans because Le Mans is unknown. We don't know about Le Mans. I know about Martinez more. But I don't know if it's one of them where for us to be better in goal, we need to know categorically, we need to know full well that this goalkeeper is the guy. You feel me? Like, we need to know that we can't look back. You see with us here, we're always looking back, whether it's David De Gea, whether it's who else is in there. We're always looking back. I feel like the next goalkeeper, we as a fan base just need to know, yo, we're all happy with this. You feel me? And I'm not saying that everyone's going to be happy with the signing, but I'll start with you, Charles. Like, is experience, is that more of a key factor for you? And do you rate Martinez? Like, do you think he's the one United should be going for? Because what you got to remember, before you go in, they're replacing Le Mans and Diego Costa for this goalkeeper, by the way. If they don't get a goalkeeper, they're getting the guy that we want to.
Oh, Villa are in for Le Mans as well.
Yeah, they're in for Le Mans as well.
Okay,
and Diego Costa. But yeah, go ahead, Charles.
We should be in for both of them, but yeah, go on, Charles.
Yeah. First of all, the goalkeeper market isn't that great, if we're honest. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that our option is Le Mans, we don't really know. Let's be real. No one's watched that league. We only can go off the highlights we've seen. You know what I mean? So we don't know. Watching a keeper for 90 minutes compared to highlights is completely different. So I can't really speak on Le Mans. I know he's meant to be next upcoming thing out of Belgium. But I will touch on Emi Martinez because I don't think he's amazing, if I'm honest with you. I really don't. I feel like he's fallen off since the World Cup. However, we have currently employed Bayende and Onana. I was at Old Trafford yesterday watching Bayende and brother, it's worse. You watch on TV, it's calm, innit? Like it's bad on TV. When you're in the stadium, bro, like it's dark. Like anytime the ball goes in the box, you feel like they're gonna score, and we have an issue. So it's a massive upgrade for me. I think we should sign both because both of them need to go. I know it's not realistic.
Yes, why?
But I'm looking at, can United get this on a season-long loan? I know Sancho's meant to go the other way. Let's see how he adapts for a year.
Is that true, by the way? I didn't know if that was true or not.
I don't know how true it is, but it may. If there's a possibility of that, then I'd be looking at that with a loan with obligation or loan with an option. Sorry, but for me, I feel like we have to get if Emi Martinez is the one, we have to get someone because the goalkeeper situation right now is so important because effectively we are going down in games and conceding goal in games at crucial times because the keeper can't do the basics. Emi Martinez can do the basics, for sure. So that's a start. Do you know what I mean? But he wouldn't be my first choice. But I understand United opting for experience, considering what's happening currently in our current goalkeeper situation. Do you know what I'm saying? He's proven. He's won the World Cup. There is upside there, but I'll be looking at. I'm a bit concerned about the wages as well. I'm not sure. Just looking at his last deal, do you know what I mean? He's 33. He's on already a high wage. If he comes, he's going to want a boost. So I'd weigh out those options. But yeah, the goalkeeper market's dead. If there's no one else, I'd take him. He's way better.
There is Donnarumma. There's Diogo Costa. There's Le Mans. There's, you know what I mean? There's about 3 around that United could get. You know what I mean?
Saeed, going off the basis of what we're being briefed, it's either Le Mans or Emi. So we're picking from 2. There's no point of discussing them other brothers. We're not in for them. Do you get what I mean?
Unless it's a red herring, unless we're putting these 2 out to bring someone in through the back door, that we don't know is coming. I
know you set that up as well.
No, I genuinely did.
Man, I know what you're like, man. Go on.
My brain goes before my mouth, obviously. But I think it's massively underwhelming, personally, for me. I've never really rated him. I know he's had good stints of form. You talk about the World Cup and his move when he first went to Villa. You know, people talking, one of the best in the league, or whatever. But for me, I don't know, man. I think it screams of him just thinking, I can go and get a bag at United because look what the hell they've got in goal. Like, people in the chat already saying, yeah, he's better than what you've got, bro. My grand's better than what we've got, and she's been dead 25 years. So what are we saying? Do you know what I mean? Like, she would. I mean, it's fine. I'm over it. It's calm. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think it's something that is. The only thing, and he's 33, like you say. The only thing I can get on board with it being such a short-sighted signing, yeah, like because that's what it is, and that's what apparently the club were wanting to move away from. Is if he is a stopgap, and next year he's sort of helping Vitek come through. If Vitek is the long-term option for number one, who's doing well at Bristol City, sorry. If that is the plan to bring Vitek through, we finally bring a keeper through, because when's the last time we ever done that? We're buying them all the time. I could get on board of it if it's kind of like really next season. It's one of them things, because obviously what we've got needs to go, but they'll probably stick around for another season. So I'm hoping it's a red herring. I hope it, because why aren't we going for Diogo Costa if he's on the market? You know what I'm saying? And
apparently his reputation is down. He was good, and then the World Cup, and then since then has he really got that?
Because we played against him and he made a mistake against us.
Yeah, he made two mistakes.
He made two. That's gonna live it. And you know what we're like as fans. Like, you make two mistakes against us, it's gonna stick in the memory. Rather
his
than
hype has not been there. Like, he's now 25 now, I think, Diogo Costa. Like, he's not really had that. You know what I'm saying? He's meant to have a big move by now, bro, and he hasn't really had one. And I'm not saying that that's young for a goalkeeper, but you always kind of say to yourself, that's a bit odd, man. He's not really had a big move since Porto. What's happened? You know what I'm saying? So, man, I say no more Portuguese in there.
Okay, what Bruno about? Bruno was 25 when we got him, no? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but I get that, but like, with Bruno, obviously, he was due to me because of his stats and whatnot. But with goalkeepers, it's different. Like, you really need to be at the top of your game, man, to really get moves now. Like,
25 is young for a keeper, though. I think
he's still young. No, I'm not saying he's not young.
There is that question mark over him, because it's like, why haven't you made that? Especially when, was it 2-3 years ago when he was outstanding in the Champions League?
He was outstanding, yeah.
He made 2 penalties in one game and stuff like that. The hype was massive around him, and someone I was really keen for us to go and get, and obviously it never happened. But I hear what you're saying, but I just think, Lammens, absolutely unknown quantity, and I understand. I cut some conversations today on Twitter with some fans, and they're like, we don't know anything about him. And again, can we take another risk? And that's the problem with United now. Anytime we buy someone from outside the league, it's always going to be classed as a risk, regardless of how little or how much we pay for someone. But out of the options available, if it is Lammens or Martinez, I would just go for Lammens. I think 23. It's cheaper, and I think we can mold him to be what we want him to be in certain ways. And I think with Martinez, he comes with that ego. He comes with what will probably be a hefty wage. And, I think one of the things I'm seeing online already is how much of a, his ego and how much of a beta he is and a rage beta he is. And that shouldn't be the ultimate thing of a keeper coming in. I want to know how good he is as a goalkeeper. And he will improve that area, but will he improve it enough to where we can be where we want to be? I don't know. We might be better off a little bit, but I'm not over keen on getting him in, to be fair. And it depends on the price. If we are sweetening the deal with Sancho, that's fine. But what Shells saying, if it's a loan, which I don't think Villa would want to go for, I'd be more inclined to do it if it's a loan for sure.
The Lammens deal, buddy. You know how Man United, they wanted to buy him for 17 million euros plus add-ons, which I think 3 million. They're asking for 25 million euros. So that's what? 21 million? I think it is, something like that. Like, United don't want to pay that for him.
We don't want to pay 25 million euros for him, you saying?
Yeah, because they're asking for 25 million euros, I think it's it is.
21 million pounds. Yeah, so you're right. It's 21 million.
21 million.
Yeah,
whereas,
you're right.
Why don't we know about the price for Emi Martinez? Why are they keeping it a secret, the price?
I think it's 40. Now, is it not 40 million? Is that not the price that's been handed around?
Crazy, man. That's mad, bro. I don't know. That's why I don't know. I don't
think 40 million for Emi. Yo, Shells, you're on mute. I don't think the 40 million for him is crazy.
Now that is crazy. For Emi Martinez,
we paid
40 million.
We paid 64 for Sesko.
Nah, bro, come on, man. It's
what do you mean, nah, bro? Come on. What do you mean, nah, bro? Who's more established?
Are you kidding me, bro? 40 million for a goalkeeper who's 33, who's not been wanted by Aston Villa.
I can't get on board with that.
I'm sorry, I'm not paying 40 million for that, bro.
We shouldn't be in this situation. 40 million is a little bit,
that's
bit
too
more
much, man.
Than one thing, but like you like to tell me, the market.
They shouldn't dictate the price, because really and truly, they've got a keeper that they don't want, and they believe They've passed his best. They were about to go get Chevalier, bro. Remember? Before PSG came in, Aston Villa wanted Chevalier. He was worth 40. I feel like for me, they're taking a piss out of United. Listen, it's not my money.
We don't have to take
our money. It's not our money. The logic is not our money.
If that's the case, 40 million is a little bit. I said we don't have to take that deal, but it's because of the situation where it's the 31st of August. That's why we have to. If we would have done what we were supposed to do earlier on in the window, we wouldn't be in this situation.
So late.
It's
It's
work
crazy.
in our favor now, though, because they were asking for 40 million at the start. Do you get what I'm saying? Now,
That's what I'm asking.
The relationship's even worse now. Do you get what I'm saying? To a point where he's not even in the team. So he's probably looking at as a World Cup year. Can we get it down to 25? I hear it. 40 million for me.
25, I'll take 100%.
25, I'll take it.
So for you, man, it's more so the price point is what you use.
And the wage.
I know for double A's.
I don't think him as the keeper. I'm not.
What's the reported wage? What's the reported wage they say?
I haven't given them. That's what I'm saying to you.
I reckon he wants 200 bags easy.
Nah, you shouldn't pay him 200 bags.
What's he on right now?
That's what he'll want. I definitely think he can come and get a bag at United. 100%.
What's he on now at Villa? Do you know? Anyone know?
I'll check now. 1 second.
Yeah, just checking Capology.
They're saying wait 1 second. Let me try and find.
You know what's incoming now. You're all saying like 40 million. You know it's 50 plus 5 for United now. Isn't it?
He's on 150. He's on 150.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So if you want 150, then you could get him for like, you could be like, I'd bump that. You at United, bump that up like, I don't know, 170 or something, and then just call it.
Hell no.
170.
It's not ideal. Again, I hear you, man. But look at the scenario we are in. We are not negotiating from the ace. I don't particularly like it either. We are not negotiating from a position of power. It's either him on that and for that wage, or it's buying there and Onana pick.
Fine. You've got 3 goalkeepers.
Exactly.
Man United would potentially have 3 goalkeepers on, yeah.
I'm worried about that. Why don't they want to pay 21 million for him?
For Le Mans, you're talking about?
Yes. Yeah. Why don't they want to pay 21 million for him?
That's what I don't get.
Is that not alarming to you, man, or is that just me?
No, it is because what I put that down to is they don't believe he's worth that, and if that's the case, then he shouldn't be coming in as number 1. Then should he? If you're not, they don't believe he's worth 21 million.
Yeah, this is it. Let me see. I'll show you now. This is what Fabrizio said, right? And he said, the reason why Man United contacted Aston Villa over Martinez because Royal Antwerp asked him for 25 million euros guaranteed. United started with 17 million euros and 2 to 3 million euros add-ons. United want to be ready to act with little time left in the market, basically. But then I'm guessing. But the thing is, we've also heard from McGrath, who's a Telegraph reporter. He's saying that the priority is Le Mans, not actual Martinez. Martinez is actually the second option. Do you get it? So Martinez is our backup option if we don't get Le Mans.
It depends what you believe, though, because Fabrizio saying it's Martinez and Villa after Le Mans, isn't it? It depends what you believe. But
no. Fabrizio saying the same thing, by the way. He's also saying that United are contacting Villa if the Le Mans deal does not work out.
But it's flipped because I was seeing aggregators retweeting saying it's pretty much now United have kind of more flips over to Martinez side.
Yeah, because they're not seeing that Antwerp are budging over their 25 million euros price tag. That's why. You get it? So, like, really and truly, I'm with Charles. You should get really 2 goalkeepers.
I agree, but
really,
we can't get rid of 2 first-team goalkeepers in 24 hours. Less than 24 hours now.
That's poor planning. Poor planning from United.
Exactly, but this is what our football club is, mate. It's the epitome of poor planning. You know, I mean, it should be on posters outside Old Trafford. Like, we don't plan how we've come to the last day again. But do you know what? I say that, but I know for a fact. Well, I don't know for a fact. In my head, it's a fact. This club lives off the drama of the last day.
Last day.
Transfer deadline day. We have to do something because we like to have the tweets. We like to have the engagement. We like to be the buzz. We like to be the team that everyone's talking about. And it's just piss poor planning. Again, this is why we start seasons so poorly every single time because we should have everything in place for the first game.
I'm with you.
I can't.
You have everything in place, and then you can do your act. Then you can, if you want to really do the deadline dating, you can look around for actual market opportunities because you're already set now. It's like, all right, this is just extra. We've already got everything we need to get. You go and get a player for a cheap deal, even if it's a loan or whatever the case may be. You don't have to necessarily be expensive, but yeah, again, United epitome. Who would have thought? I'm saying that everything we spoke about at the back end of last season and we still lacking it. There's no way we should be here having a conversation on the 31st of August about a goalkeeper. Not a chance. That should have been high on the list, and they don't want to pay 21 million for Lammens. That's the Lambells already. I don't know anything about him. I know nothing about him whatsoever.
His ceiling. Listen, we can only go off stats. We can only go off.
That's all we can go off. Yeah, because we none of us are watching Royal Antwerp. Yeah.
And also, it doesn't mean that because we've not watched him, he might not be great. You feel me? We also got to be careful.
I'm not disputing that. I'm just going up the United board. The fact that they don't want to pay the money for him is alarm bells for me. Why don't you lot have done the research on him? You lot have scouted him.
Yeah.
You've identified him. And this has been a number of weeks now. This is not a thing that's just came out of the blue. We've been linked to him for at least a month. So probably longer than that, 5-6 weeks, however long it's been. I'm sure someone's correcting me in the chat. Why don't you want to pay 21 million pounds for him? If they wanted 82 million, I'd understand. I'd get that. It's 21 million pounds. That is alarm bells ringing already if you don't think he's worth that. Why? He's not big wages either.
Playing devil's advocate though, Flores, in no way will, and you know this, I will ever back the club, right? Yeah. But it seems to be a tactic, doesn't it? Because all summer, apart from Cunha, all summer we've been haggling. Like, you know, if you believe the Belieber offer was 55 million, bro, when they want 100. So I believe it's good enough.
That's crazy. It might be 55 million now with the performance.
I think it was 60. I think it was, it was around that. I heard it was like, was it 70 plus 10 or something like that? For
I heard 55 plus.
But we was way short. We all knew that Belieber was going to be 100 plus. So the fact that they pulled up there thinking they could get him for less is crazy. But hey.
Yeah. So you could see it as a fact that maybe they do believe he's that, but not yet.
Or, they're trying to really save 5 million. Because
That's why people to save a couple $100,000, mate. So I
really like. Is that where they're at? Like, considering his age as well, he could be here. Sorry to cut you off, Shells. If he's that good, he could be a goalkeeper for the next 10-15 years. Easy.
Yeah.
If he's that level, you've literally spent that money to invest for at least the minimum of a decade. If he is that good, you've identified him for a reason. To me, again, man, the alarm bells is ringing off that you don't want to pay that for. Go on, Shells.
You know what's crazy as well? Just to back up your point as well. So it's like you're not going to pay the extra 5 million, but you're going to spend more money on Emi and give him more wages.
Facts.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, because they rate Emi Martinez. It seems higher. That's why it's the first choice. Because if you think he's the guy at that age, 21 million, you go and get him. So it's like, because you now want more, we're going to pivot to Emi Martinez, who we've been linked with before. But with Emi Martinez, obviously he's 33. If he's here 3-4 years, then it's a good. He's a solid goalkeeper. That's how I look at Emi Martinez. He's a solid goalkeeper.
As well. I'm not necessarily high on him as a goalkeeper, but 33 for a goalkeeper is minor. I can't lie. It's minor.
Yeah, it's a short-term option, man. Yeah, but again, a short-term option. But if it's free for, let's say he stays for 3-4 years and he plays well, that's money well spent.
Yeah.
What I would want in that instance then is after year 2, Vitek's number 1, and he's moved into the background and starts to dwindle and stuff like that. That in that instance, I'm very happy. But I need to see long term for a keeper like Vitek to be the one.
We also have to be careful with Vitek as well, man, because we said the same thing about Kovar, man, and Kovar didn't do well at Bayern Munich, bro, when the pressure was on and he started to play. He was making some howlers and whatnot. I'm not saying Vitek is not a great goalkeeper. He could be for the future, but we still need to.
I'm not putting pressure on, but
you know what I mean? Because everyone, where's the cover hype now? It's died.
Yeah, it seems promising with him, doesn't it? And the fact it's a loan in the Championship, I think is always going to prepare you better for playing in English football rather than going out hit like crap lower leagues in Europe and stuff like that we seem to do a lot of. And even below Championship, United should never be sending kids lower than Championship. I think it needs to be.
I agree.
Half Prem Championship. They're the two leagues. United should be sending kids.
That's fair, you know
what I mean? Because he prepared them up. Like Ahmad, the Sunderland loan prepared him so well, and I think we were so excited when he came back from that. We don't do it enough, and hopefully that starts to change now. I say we don't want to put any pressure on any young player going out alone. Vitek 100%, but I think. For Bristol City, a team that are trying to get into the Premier League, he's doing really well, and hopefully that can continue. But What my thought process is on this is that, you know, United are very well known for bringing up kids. You know, we've done it for years and years and years. But the goalkeeper just doesn't seem to be the one that we ever do. And the one we almost did is doing fantastically well at Crystal Palace now. So it's a case of we just want something. I just personally want something like that to happen. Let's bring a keeper through that becomes our goalkeeper for years, and we're not having to go and spend 40, 50 million on keepers that are crap and we want out the door after one season. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen, for me, it's one of them, man. Like, you know, last season, there was a lot of errors from him last season. I'll be real with you. Martinez, like, apparently, did he not have, like, most errors last season? Or was that, I'm sure that was
Let me see.
There was actually, like, I think he had, you know, it's crazy. Did he not have less than Onana? Or sorry, more than Onana last season? I'm sure he did. You know what I mean? Last season. So, for me, it's one of them where, you get me, like, oh, Rabiot's gone to AC Milan. Thank God for that one. But, like, I just think for me, it's one of them where it's a crucial decision, you know. People are not deep in it, bro. Like, you have to have, like, a good goalkeeper because you've gone from Onana to Bayende. Now it's like, yo, Martin. Even though I believe he can, for me, yeah, there it is. There, look there. Andre Onana had fewer errors lead to goals than Emi Martinez, 6 in the Premier League. He's also prevented more goals and had more clean sheets in fewer games.
But again, that's where stats mess up because we know he's the better goalkeeper.
I hear it. But even on the eye test, I swear down, bro, Martinez was very clumsy, bro. I was watching the games. I'm thinking, yo, what's happened to Martinez, bro, man? This guy was cold, man. You know, a year, 18 months ago. Then since the World Cup, his confidence has been like, he's just not there, bro. And he's doing like some uncharacteristic mistakes. Obviously, a new environment can change that.
Sorry, bro. Sorry to interrupt you. You cost them Champions League last season. Let's be real. We said it when we was linked with him.
Boy.
He's really better than Onana, but the facts are the facts. We're right to have our reservations about him, in my opinion.
Yeah, even playing out for the back as well. Have you seen Martinez playing out for the back? It ain't great, you know, man. I look at Bayende and I think Bayende is probably better than him playing out for the back in terms of distribution. Yeah, he can't catch the ball. Yeah, 100%. But I'm telling you now, man, Martinez playing out from the back is not. He's not.
He's not the best at it. He's okay at it, man. He's not bad. He's just okay.
Boy.
He's nothing spectacular. He's a solid goalkeeper.
But the thing is, the bar is low, though. If you want
to, I'm not comparing him to that.
Ready to accept the bar is low, then let's get.
We know the bar's in hell with goalkeepers, but I'm talking about comparing to the rest of the goalkeepers in the Premier League. He's better than most. He's a solid Premier League goalkeeper. He's better than most.
Is he in the top 10?
Yes, he's in the top 10. Of course he is.
Yeah.
Comfortably. Where did this Martinez this bad come from? What are we doing here?
No, I don't think he's bad.
Yo, the way is he top 10?
I don't think he's bad.
Of course he's top 10. He's comfortably top 10. What are we talking about here?
He is.
Comfortably. What are we doing?
He is.
This for Martinez, but we was all in on Sesko.
But Sesko's potential, though. You're buying into
again, buying hype. At least he's done something.
Yeah, he's done something, but
he's actually been a good Premier League goalkeeper for a number of years.
Martinez, he's only going to get worse, though, isn't it? That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's only going to get worse. Sesko's only going to get better.
Not necessarily with goalkeepers, not necessarily, though. He doesn't necessarily get worse.
Flawless. You know the Sesko.
He might maintain his level. I'm not saying he doesn't. He definitely doesn't. I'm saying
Edison's been bad for the past. Let's be honest. Edison, has he really shown levels in the past couple of years? Have you looked at Edison for he's getting better?
This is what I'm talking about with but we know what Edison was, man. That's a midfielder playing in net. We know what Edison is. I'm talking about the likes of Vicario and goalkeepers like that. He makes mistakes. He's a decent goalkeeper.
Most keepers make mistakes, yeah.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, is he top 10? Yes, he's top 10. He's in that mix. Do I think no, obviously Alisson's better. You probably got Rayo. And then it's him and the rest, the likes of Flecken, Sells, Verbruggen, who else? Vicario. Trying to think of another goalkeeper. Pope, Henderson. None of them are clear of him.
No.
None of them are clear. You might think they're better, but none of them are clear of him as a goalkeeper.
No.
So that's what that's a step. That's a positive. Is it ideal? No, he wouldn't have been my first choice. 40 million a bit steep, yes. But I understand.
For a team that's getting top 5, is it good enough for a team not getting top 5? Probably, yeah.
He is, because he's proven he's contributed as much as you can say he's cost Villa in games. He's contributed to them doing well. He's contributed to them getting 2 Champions Leagues. I watch a lot of Villa. He's made crucial saves at crucial times.
Mm.
And we can't just put the bad on him, but not the good on him. He's also done well there too. Like, is he exceptional? No, but solid Premier League goalkeeper. Yes.
Is he coming to us in his best form? This is what you need to.
That's what I'm saying.
Last season, should that be worrying? We're talking about what he did.
Not to me.
You can't.
No.
I know
When I watched Villa, I didn't look. I never looked at him when I was watching Villa and went, "Oh, he's a concern for them."
Oh wow, you've never.
No, not when we was playing
that's
this.
crazy.
So wait. So
Not
when we was doing previews for Aston Villa games, we was like, "Yeah, Emi Martinez, that's a weakness for them."
No, we
did exactly right.
No. You're saying you watched Martinez last year and said, "Yo, he's been okay for them."
Yeah,
bro.
He didn't have a good season last year. I'm not having
a goalkeeper for them. That's where I disagree, because the same way I just said about Villa, that this is why it's overstated. When we played Villa twice last season, even though one was right at the back end of the season, we never looked at it and went, "Oh, he's a weak." We don't. You man are talking like we talk about him like Sanchez at Chelsea. We played Chelsea in a couple of weeks.
That doesn't mean he does have to be a weakness, but he can still not be performing well. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think he performed at his very best. No.
I
don't think he performed at his very best, no. But I think he still had a solid season. I don't think it was that much of an issue for Villa. That's just me personally. I don't think he was that much of an issue for Villa, no. I don't think he was that detrimental to their season. I don't think he was the reason that they didn't finish in the Champions League spots. Contributed to it, yes. Also, they had a lot of injuries, and defensively, they ain't the best from a structure standpoint, and also individuals as well at times. But as we've left it this late. There's literally 24 hours left in the window.
I know. Another thing that would really piss me off with getting Martinez, and if they go and get Lammens or Acosta, it's like the end of a trilogy. Like, we went and got Casemiro, they went and got Tchouaméni. We went and got Agate, they went and got Neves. It's like the end of the trilogy. We get mad, like we're buying people's shite. Do you know what I mean? So they can go and get better and stuff like that. And by no means I'm saying Lammens or Costa will come in and be fantastic, but
I thought we were going away from that.
That pretty much happens when United go and buy your cast-offs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But like I said, bro, it all depends on everyone's expectations, bro. Like, if you just want to keep it at steady Eddie and kind of knows what he's doing, then you know what, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you want
that's exactly what I want, Saeed. Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I want as a goalkeeper. Yes, someone who's competent, who can catch the ball. That's it. Yes. And stop the ball from going in the back of the net and pass it 5 yards left and right. That's all I want as of right now. Yes. Get me back to doing the basics and just being competent. I don't need Courtois. We are not there. We finished 15th. Let's just concentrate on actually becoming a top half side again and a goalkeeper that actually saves some shots. That's where I'm at. So when you say, "Oh, if you want to, run me a steady Eddie," because it's worked for many. How many top quality goalkeepers are in the league? Outside of Alisson, how many of the goalkeepers are quality that you go, he's top class?
Yeah,
Chelsea finished fourth with an absolute dreadful goalkeeper.
None of the fans like at all. Yeah,
I'm 100%
They won the Club World Cup with a keeper they hate. Yeah,
I'm saying, ask Arsenal fans. Even though I think Ray is a good goalkeeper, ask Arsenal fans about Ray.
Mate,
Newcastle have done well.
They were fuming when he took over Ramsdale. A lot of them were fuming over that.
Ask Newcastle fans about Pope. I actually think
he's awful, Pope. I told people about Pope. He's awful.
And where did they finish last season and the season before that?
I get it.
But just based off what he done last season, do you understand our concerns that he's not coming in with the best of form? I know what he's done besides that, but I'm just going off since the World Cup. There hasn't been a decline.
It's a Villa fan, by the way. It's a Villa fan.
Hasn't been decline.
Was he saying that before today?
Nah, bro. I'm telling you now. I spoke to a lot of Villa fans. Yeah.
Was he saying that before today?
Man Central, let us know, man. But I spoke to a couple of Villa fans, and they've always said, like, "Yo, this guy, man, Martinez, boy, he's looking very, very poor, man." That they've been telling me that, and I've been like, "Let me watch these Martinez games."
But to show, yes, I understand the point. You do want to be buying somebody coming off their best form, yes. So I understand. Yeah, when you man say that, that makes all the sense in the world, yes. Because I'm an advocate for that, of buying players at their very best, yes. But Emi Martinez is someone I look at and I go, "You've done enough where I go, all right, I can not look past that, but take into consideration, because it's not like a one." I look at that as just a one-off, to be honest. I don't think he's washed.
I think it comes down to the point. Like, obviously, anything now that you get in the transfer window is a gamble. It's going to be, regardless of if it's Martinez or, because it's a gamble. Because look, Villa fans are saying he's washed, and he's obviously been kicked out of the club, left out of squads because he wants to come to Manchester United. So it's going to be a gamble, because straight away, with all this that's happening, and how pissed off we are with our goalkeeping situation, because I've never known goalkeepers be targeted from corners like these two are. Like, every single game, they're trying to score from corners because the fucking shite. So straight away, he has to come in, and he has to. And for me, be the ego that he is and the character that he is, he will feed off that, knowing he has to come in and perform. And I think he will relish that, coming in and being Manchester United's goalkeeping saviour. So in that way, I think I'm a little bit confident, if it is him, that I know he'll be coming in thinking, this is my spot to lose now. I 100% know that. And I think with his experience, I think he will get the defenders on side straight away. And I think there will be that confidence.
He will command
immediately. Yeah. I think that will come straight in. That's fine. I just think, for me, I look at it the other side. It's short-sighted. It'll be a lot of money. And are we getting him at the wrong possible time? And that's where I start to, I'm like, no, don't do it. But I think where we are, what we need, is it the easiest option? Is it the safest option? Probably, but it has to be for a really good price and a good wage, I think.
Yeah. Let me get these super chat. Guys, we've got nearly 1.5K in the building. 392 likes, guys. Let's get these likes up. At least 700 by the end of the video. So please, if you are watching right now, please hit the like button on the video. And we need his personality. G-Man says, balls and shithousery. I mean, right now we're just doing games, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not really here for this shithousery and all that.
He also said we need a Maverick. We've got a Maverick in goal now, and he's fucking garbage. Well,
but you need a good, but you double A. You need a good Maverick, man. That's what it is. I do. The thing is about that though,
Maverick. They're always looking to take chances.
Yeah, because I rate him I rate his skill level. Him having that personality also adds into it as well. Kind of like Kunyu's like that. Like, we need someone with a little bit more like fight. I think we roll over too easy. Like the fact that Kunya, whoever was your fight, was at the Bournemouth bench or Brentford, and he slapped the assistant, he slapped a coach or something like that. I love that type of shit. We need some more of that, man. Like, and Emi Martinez will do that. Obviously, don't be out here slapping coaches.
No, the manager's not watching the games, bro. Man, bro.
And Saeed here. The thing is, that's the leader. So we need some soldiers who are like, forget that. Let's lead and like fight. Too often we roll over, and I'm tired of it. And we're just beating games, and it's easy.
Well, you saying Amra's gonna toughen up now when Martinez
and I'm cooked, man. I'm talking about the man on the pitch, yo. I'm respecting this guy. You don't piss me off, yo.
Birthday beats and that is crazy. Amir Burhan said, "Don't you think it's hypocritical to question INEOS for Le Mans why they're not paying their money, and then ask why we paid the money when we got robbed?" I mean, come on, bro. Like, it's hardly getting robbed, is it?
It's not hypocritical, because let me explain this again.
Yeah, go on.
If he's worth the money, then it's not a robbery. The issue I have with it is they don't want to pay £21 million for him, which then in turn, unless you're just being that cheap and want to save $5 million, why, I have no idea. It's bad business, but they don't think he's worth 21 million. That's alarm bells. If it's a goalkeeper at that age, that's how I'm looking at it. So no, it's not a robbery. How about if he's a good goalkeeper, pay the money they want, and if he's successful, nobody will care about the price he's at, because nobody mentions the fees, the transfer fees of players when they're successful. Not what I have I have no idea how much they were. Our successful players, unless it was like a record fee at the time, but for the most part, I have no idea how much Andy Cole was. He's my favorite striker ever to play for the club. I have no idea how much he cost.
7 million plus goals.
Was it 7 million?
I remember all this nonsense. Do you know what I mean?
I have no idea, and I lived through it, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Just Waffle says, if Martinez was still so good, why would Villa be dumping him? Tired of buying teams wash players so we can fund them to get better players. I mean, the thing is, I would say though, apparently Emi Martinez has been wanting to leave for a year now. Like, he has been wanting to leave. Like, that is something also, you know, you know, something that, like I said to you, he I wouldn't say it's out of the blue, but I do agree with the principle of we are buying a player that they're ready to upgrade straight away. And I don't like that for me. I don't.
How do you know that's an upgrade, though? We don't know it's an upgrade.
And even on top of that,
No, but they were looking to get Chevalier, bro. They were looking to really.
Chevalier is an upgrade though, because he's regarded as the best in his field right now. That's why he's gone PSG. So wait, should we have not signed Donnarumma because PSG were ready to dump him?
No, Donnarumma's different. Donnarumma's different. I think Donnarumma had a good 18 months, whereas Emi Martinez had a bad 18 months.
Oh, so it's off the form then. So it's nothing to do with them. So PSG, no, I'm asking. The fact that PSG, but off that logic that he brought through, the fact that PSG are willing to, he's PSG's cast off. So
it's not logic, but obviously the feeling
that's
for
why
us as fans.
I don't like. Trust me, I'm a fan. I'm just saying I don't understand that logic. And when was it said that?
And also, it's not cast off. Oh, it's not cast off. By the way, it's the manager saying that he doesn't want my man Donnarumma because of the way they play football. He wants a keeper that can play out from the back. So I don't think Donnarumma is a cast off. I think it's directly from the manager to say, "Yo, this guy doesn't suit my style, and I'm going to move him on." And really and truly, the way they've kind of done him dirty in a sense.
That's a cast off though, because you cast him off.
A cast off, man.
What's it is? Like a Gatti. The Gatti was a cast off. Because he didn't want him, because he couldn't play the way he wanted.
Different, bro. Gatti, bro, he weren't good enough, bro. Donnarumma's good enough.
Donnarumma's won them a Champions League.
He just won the Champions League on his own, bro.
People tie it. But the thing is, people don't tie it into form. Let's say Emi Martinez had played well, people would still be saying that.
No, I wouldn't say that. That's what I'm saying.
Not you, man. I'm talking about the people. Not you, man. I'm saying general consensus. Like this whole cast off thing is very because, but then when it becomes a player that's highly rated, it changes. Because like Double A said, he's right. Technically, he is a PSG cast off.
Yeah,
but the thing is, though, that's what I'm saying. That's why
he's a talented one. He's supremely talented, but he's a cast off. By the definition.
Context is key, though. You have to understand that. Yes, it may be deemed as a title cast off, but when you dive into it and you look at the context into it, you realize it's not a cast off. Donnarumma is different to Emi Martinez because of the form of the last 18 months. The fact that Donnarumma single-handedly, let's be honest,
that being said, Donnarumma, people weren't talking about this time last year. People weren't talking about that the way they were talking like Donnarumma as they are now. This last 12 months,
he's had a very strong.
This last 12 months, incredible. Go back and check last season and the season
before. That's how football is, though. Football's based on football.
People weren't talking. No, I'm just saying people weren't talking about Donnarumma in the same. Like I rate Donnarumma.
I agree with you.
But I'm just saying I don't like this. The whole.
What you can do for me now, not exactly. You know what I'm saying. Like
until we're buying potential, then it's what you can do for me lately. However, though, we ain't even gonna get into that. The point that I'm making is people love this cast off thing when it suits them because Donnarumma, like Double A just mentioned, is technically a PSG cast off. Supremely talented.
Can I say why? We said the scenario is different. It's fine. It's fine.
So I just think for me, like I said to you, I hear the logic. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm not even trying to cuss Martinez because I genuinely think he's not an Onana or a Bayende. They are literally levels lower to him. But I will say, don't then put in that you're going to get this world class keeper who's at the top of his game, who's going to be basically like. He's going to be invincible and, he ain't going to make mistakes because we've seen that in the last year or two. That's why I don't... Because later on, why did we buy Martinez? Why did we do this? Look at this goalkeeper here, Lammens, or this keeper here. They're performing better. Don't be screaming later on. I'm just letting you know the good things and the bad things, and you make your decision.
Yeah,
you know
if it does go wrong, though, obviously you have to go out and get another goalkeeper. And if they do sign Lammens and he's that good, go sign him. It's Villa. Go get him.
Yeah.
If he's that good, and he turns out to go sign him.
Yeah, I agree. Big up to Anya Keba says, I've never seen a top club with two abysmal goalkeepers. Secondly, we will come 50th or lower with a diabolical midfielders and manager. And he carries on to say, every top club in the EPL has at least £100 million player because they want to win, not challenge. INEOS should loosen the purse string and get Beleba. We'll discuss that as well soon because we're linked with Conor Gallagher, not Beleba, mate. Also, when you get an experienced player, it's hard to move their contracts, and we stink at selling players. It won't be just a stopgap. That's where, though, I will say, though, INEOS haven't caved into big contracts this summer. So I think he won't be coming here and getting what he's got. You know what I mean? He won't be getting a 5-year deal. it's got to be for me a 3-year deal at max, 2.5 to 3-year deal, not on a crazy contract. You know what I mean? And then you could go maybe. I reckon if you could give him about 130 around there, you know what I mean, on that kind of ballpark. If you give him that, you're at United as well. You got to remember, United should be something that, you know what, like, you don't just come to Man United, bro, and then expect what you want. Like, you're coming to Man United at the end of your career, bro. United can't say to him, yo, here's 180 grand a week. No, you're not in a very, very, I would say, strong position right now. Villa basically are kind of saying, yo, like, we don't really need you anymore. You could go wherever you want. And let's be honest, how many clubs are in for Martinez right now? Not many. I don't see many clubs in for Martinez.
In a sense, you got to add that into context, how many teams are looking for a goalkeeper?
Yeah, I agree with that. But that's all summer, though. Who's he been linked with, though?
There ain't been many clubs outside of us and City.
Newcastle, we're looking.
You could argue, but he probably would have rejected him.
Because we got links with Pope, didn't we? They probably would have rejected.
Yeah, like, so with that, I get what you're saying with that. And in regards to the stopgap, but let's say he actually performs well, then it's a good stopgap. If he's here 3 years and performs well, then
we bought Van der Sar at 34, even though I'm not saying
he
hasn't landed. Let me land my point, bro.
Level, bro.
Let me land my point.
Hey, that's not nice. Man. Let him land his point, man.
I'm just saying,
this plane's got wheels, man.
We bought Van der Sar late on his career, and then he ended up being a good goalkeeper for Man United. I'm not saying that. Very good goalkeeper.
He was phenomenal.
The best we've ever had. The best we've ever had.
Well, people say Peter Schmeichel was probably the best we've ever had.
When you do a cartwheel against United and the derby,
but then your reputation. Hold on, man. You know what Schmeichel said today about Liverpool? He said he was gassed to see Arsenal lose because the brand of football they play is bad. I have never want Liverpool to win, bro. You can't be a United man wanting Liverpool to win, fam.
You're not a City fan.
He's a City fan anyway. He ain't United.
He's a City fan.
He's still a legend.
Van der Sar's my goal.
I hear that with the GOAT thing. I get that, but he's not like you two and not like me and Saeed in regards to he's a City fan. That's why he grew up a City fan. Am I lying? Okay,
I never knew that.
He's a legend for United. And he's still one of our best goalkeepers ever.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And also, he's a prick. It's like, you know, certain men have come to our club. You know, we don't really like them anymore. Like, it's just one of them where
understand what they are, man. Love them for the players they are, and not anything else. That's how I look at it.
Not anything else. Yeah, that's it.
When all of that stuff, I'm not disrespecting Van der Sar. I'm just saying, just saying the context of him saying that is crazy.
No, we're just saying in regards to the last stages of the career. Just because Emi Martinez is 33 doesn't mean he's washed by 35. He could be off. He could get here and he's awful and be dreadful. And then we need to sign him to go. Or he could get here and he's good and we're solid for 3 years. And then you can go and whether it's Vitek or you go and sign another goalkeeper, etc. I just don't get this whole thing. Like, we need to deal with now. That's my main issue. Go and get players. All this potential hype is nonsense. We finished 15th. We need players now. Especially with this manager. We even more importantly that we need players to play now. Doesn't mean they can't have good potential. Yes. I'm not saying go and get older players. I'm saying go and get players of a certain quality. And if their ceiling happens to be high and their potential happens to be high, fantastic. A1.
I agree. Just go back to that super chat though, when he says, I've never known United.
I've listened to
the goalkeeping situation. Like, I find it really hard to believe, right, that United are in a situation where our goalkeeping department is worse than when we had Tim Howard and
Tim Carroll.
And Roy Carroll. How the hell are we in a situation? Because that was fucking bad. That was garbage. To be lower than that is saying something. And at this, how are we in a situation where every single fan is screaming? And we spoke to so many people outside Old Trafford yesterday. Heaton. Is all I'm hearing. Heaton. How is Tom Heaton being spoken about to be United's number one? That's and then
I need to stop this. Allow this, by the way. This heat and hype, bro. Like, stop this one. Like,
it's not serious though, is it, bro? It's not serious. It's because we're so shit in that situation, in that department. Anything has to be better than what we currently have. It's the dirty crap that we're seeing from that department.
Yeah. Is he our best goalkeeper currently at the club?
Yes, easy.
Tom Heaton.
Yeah, easy. I'm asking. Genuine question. Same to you, Shells. I'm asking you too. Do you believe
but
Tom
again,
Heaton is the best?
look how we just spoke on the two
No,
brothers.
I'm just, yeah, we know
No,
they're
I'm gonna say
terrible.
no. I'm gonna say no.
I'm not saying you man are saying he's good. I'm not saying that. I actually don't know. But the unknown, I'd rather go with the unknown than the shit known. That's where my issue lies.
Yeah, we only
I
doing
know
that
what-
because you haven't seen Heaton play
Yes.
a couple of games in the Premier League.
I've not seen Tom Heaton.
You don't know how he deals with pressure.
I
You
have
don't know
no
how he
idea.
deals with the ball in the air.
I
You
don't.
know,
Even
Saeed,
that being said, I am saying yes, he is. Because
Saeed,
he
you are
can't be any
spot on.
worse than what they are. Can't be
Saeed,
any
you
worse.
are spot on with what you're saying. I know nothing about Tom Heaton in regards to his skill level. However, I know what Bayern there and Onana's skill level. Run me the unknown over the shit unknown.
Yeah.
He can only be just as bad as them. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's not ideal, no, but I'm saying run me the unknown. He might be okay. He might just be a bang average goalkeeper, which is miles better than those two. That's all I'm saying.
If Buffon can be doing it at 40, then why can't Tom Heaton? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, run it, man.
Because Buffon's world class.
But it's all right when you say it about certain.
No, but it's true though. But look at the comparison you've done.
You're comparing it.
Hold on.
Let me land my point. Let me land my point. No. My point's got wheels. My point's got wheels.
You can't let me land my point about Emi Martinez. And the guy's talking about Buffon.
Let me land my point.
You are disrespectful, bro.
Let me land.
I can't believe this. What I'm hearing right now. That is embarrassing, Double A. That is embarrassing, bro. I swear that you have time to take that back, you know, bro. You have time to take that back, bro. You're talking about me not comparing a World Cup winner, someone who's actually got established a bit of respect and authority in the world, right? He's two-time UEFA Player of the Year. Yeah, Emi Martinez there. Put some respect on his name. And you've talked about Tom Heaton in the same breath as Buffon, bro. Come on, man.
Saeed, you know,
man.
I was joking, don't you? I was clearly
I know you're joking, but bro, like,
I was joking.
The fact that you even mentioned him, bro.
Absolutely rattled you. Absolutely.
That's crazy, bro.
I was clearly.
You got
You shouldn't even be mentioned, though. You shouldn't even mention the word. Because this is what happens. When you start mentioning the word Heaton, yeah, you then get a bit too excited, man. We're shit, yeah. We're not that shit, mate. Relax. Yeah, shout out to Leon, man.
Long time, G.
Big up, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm lagging a bit on hearing it. I'm logging. Yeah, man. No, we never know. Double A. Some of the takes last week, man, were crazy, bro. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is.
What did you say last week, Double A?
I can't remember. I don't know. There was some manager.
I was crashing on the players a little bit.
Yeah,
because I hate him. I do hate them, though.
No, you make it.
What Amrin does, man. You say, yo, you love them and you can hate them, man.
Yeah,
it's mine
crazy.
anyway.
It's mad. No.
I just hate them.
Mine anyway. Don't worry, man.
What are you talking about, goalkeeper?
Yeah, we're talking about the goalkeepers. We've been linked with Emi Martinez or Lammens, and we're trying to decide which one's a better fit for United.
Well, Lammens is unknown in it, so one of them, I don't know. But
probably
lower. I'd rather go with the lower risk rather than getting stuck with a Martinez and having to wait another year or something. But I don't know, man. Kind of unpopular opinion. I'm not that bothered about the goalkeeper. I'll be honest with you. I think people are over.
Okay.
Like, obviously, don't get it twisted. I want to change the goalkeeper, but I'd much rather change the midfield before the goalkeeper. Million miles ahead.
Hey, I'm the one here to rage bait, not you. Don't start coming in and taking my old shit,
you know.
bro. That's what I do,
bro. Because you know the problem is now, we're so locked in on a goalkeeper, we're gonna end up with no extra midfielder. I can just see.
How about we get both? How about we do what we're supposed to get both?
What's realistic is we're probably not gonna get both. Do you know?
Yeah, and that's the fact that that's not a real, the fact that that's not realistic in their life
is a red flag.
Because we've needed this from the end of May. This is nothing new. It's not like we've had injuries in pre-season and the start of the season, and we go, "Hey, we're short in midfield."
Which is the bigger issue? Which is the bigger issue?
The midfield.
They're both major issues. They're both major issues.
I don't think United are going to go buy two players tomorrow.
So why don't we talk about that? Yeah, that's what we should be talking about. Why do we let the club off the hook all the time with this? Why do we do this? Why do we continue to let the club off the hook with that? That in there lies the problem. We have two major issues and they only want to address one. Why?
Why? Yeah, facts.
Because
I'm with you.
Because they're incompetent. We know it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it's like I'm with you. I always don't get the wrong way. It's like both wrists are cut. Which one do you stop bleeding first? Do you know what I'm saying? Like they both need to be bandaged up. Is what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean?
Let's be real though. The confidence from the team comes from the midfield engine. Yeah, let's be honest. Because there's teams that have gone up the table with poor keepers. Do you know what I mean? No one rated the Chelsea keeper when he was there at the start. Nobody rated him. Everyone were laughing at him. Do you know what I mean? So if you get more confidence, you could play the season with a Bayern Deer. Am I happy with Bayern Deer? Because people love online to be like, oh God, you rate him. Don't rate him. But I know the confidence comes from the midfield. Like I know we can score more goals and dominate more games that will outweigh what the keeper does. And I know that our back three, well, it's funny how we play back three. It's like back seven, innit? But our back three will be confident. They've been one of the best things consistently for us. And the rest of the pitch has been rubbish. So
no, but Leo,
listen,
yeah, I hear what you're saying, but bro, it's equally important because we have games where we're on top or we miss chances. This is the story of our season, but I'm talking about it's not just a bad goalkeeper. Every single time the opposition get a set piece, we're in trouble. It's not about having a bad goalkeeper. Bad goalkeeper is one thing. The guy can't deal with any cross, any single one, and it's a target. It's becoming how you can score a goal. If you cross the ball against Man United, you're gonna score.
I hear it.
So this is why it's so important. The midfield issue is just important. I was there at Old Trafford yesterday. Bruno and Casemiro doesn't work. Casemiro cannot turn on the ball. He plays one way. Even if he has a good game, it's still an issue. You look at Gravenberch today in that second half, bro. When Van Dijk was fizzing to him, touch and he's gone. We need that. We need a midfielder, but we cannot allow to go in with Bayern Deer playing every single game. He's got a howler in him every quarter.
I think it just depends on what your expectation is. So for me, my expectation is like top 7, top 8, and better football. Do you know what I mean? People are like, yeah, we got to be top 4 now and we deserve Champions League. We don't deserve jack shit. We get knocked out of there in the first round every time we go in now. So I'm not interested. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be in there for the sake of being in there. I want to be in there and compete. You see the difference? Do you know what I mean? That's me personally. I'm not saying everyone else has to agree. I think with me, it's like, I'm looking at the season. I'm looking at if a team's confident, the keeper, one of the things he can do is he can make a few saves. Is he better than a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10 on his best day? He's probably not. Like, they're both rubbish. Like, Onana's, no one predicted that.
They don't even make the
Why are they both there, though? Seriously, guys, man.
Because of incompetence. That's why they're both there.
Let me ask you a question, man. Is this even good for the morale of the group here? When you've got, I know Chelsea have done it before, and I think maybe other clubs have done it, but to have Onana, Bayende, Heaton, and then another goalkeeper, like, it's just weird, bro. Like, surely someone's got to leave tomorrow, man. Like,
I think Onana leaves on loan tomorrow. I think if we push through with one of these two keepers, I think Onana's the one.
Onana's going to go on loan,
yeah.
Random club.
When does the Saudi market finish, guys?
It finishes late, to be fair. Late. About a week after, I think.
It depends, though, Saeed, because if we subsidise the wages, he can go wherever he wants, can't he? Do you know what I mean?
I don't think he's on big money either. I don't think he's on that much money. I don't think it's a lot.
It's on 120.
That's easy.
It's 120.
Yeah, he's on 120.
In it, I've double A. Even if we pay 40, 50, 60.
Yeah, he's on 120, man. Obviously, yeah.
They're both equally important. Like, we need to address it. Literally, 3 of our first 4 games, the goalkeepers cost us.
Yeah, I know.
But that doesn't override the midfield issues as well, because they're both equally important. Like, we both, like, just improving one is all well and good, but then if we don't improve the other, it will cost us in other games, and it kind of equals itself out. So I just go and get a goalkeeper.
Charles is right. Do you know what it is, Flawless? I just feel like only one's going to come in, and I'm just like, if you give me the choice right now, I've got to pick that midfield.
I'm with you on that, but that's because of them jokers upstairs. I'm with you, and that's what will happen. Them lot just. Yeah.
And that's what you're saying. That's why the club needs to be absolutely peppered with flack because we're starting games with 5-10s. What the what are we doing? Like, how? And mate, it frustrates the life out of me. Like, you go and spend 60 million on a striker, you don't play him. Do you know what I mean? And like, whether he's fit or not is ridiculous, because now, yes, he'll go and get a couple of games on international duty, but you want him to be gelling into the team, and obviously we come back and we got the derby. Like, play the kid. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but I said it before you jumped on, Leon. So I don't know if you saw it or not. To be in this position on the last day again, and not having addressed for a lot of us, I think midfield and goalkeeper were the 2 positions we wanted before anything else.
Before Sesko, especially as well.
Yeah, man. To not address them 2 is negligent to the highest level, but we should be used to that because, you know, Glazers in the dictionary is negligent, isn't it? Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah, but do you know what is though? Sorry, before you go, Leon, we've got rid of Ericsson and Toby Collier. So that's 2 midfielders less that we don't have. How have they even been replaced? No. We're supposed to get midfielders on top of these brothers anyway, regardless of those going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what, Charles? I always say this, I feel like since as far as I can remember, we've always had 3 players go out and 2 come in, and the squad just got thinner. We speak about this, Flawless, isn't it? Thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner, and that's why we always expect somebody to make an instant impact. We don't give players time, like half a season to bed in. We don't. Football back in the day used to give people time, used to bed them into teams, used to, do you know what I'm saying? Switch your profiles around. The overriding thing in this team right now for me that will override everything all season is the manager, his ability to coach and better players, and the formation. Do you know what I mean? If you change them 2 things now, and you give if you bring in a manager that's competent right now, and you say to him, "Here's what you've got, nothing else," you'll see better football.
Oh, really and truly, though, man. I don't know if you see Gallagher today, man. Has he got all his pieces? Has he got all his pieces, guys? But he's gone to the Villa today.
He just lost a big piece. Eze gone. Do you know what I mean?
Eze gone. He's going to leave as well tomorrow. But yeah, he's still playing football.
One went off injured as well during the game.
Even if we didn't sign a goalkeeper and a midfielder, I expect still Amrin to be still doing stuff with his team, bro. I'm sorry.
You know we can't know Saeed.
No, but the thing is, but then that's tough luck, mate. It's tough luck, man. No, it's true though, because end of the day, I'm seeing Glasner with not all his pieces, not all of his signings. He's struggling with a fit squad, and he's able to.
I agree with you saying, but we knew all of this before the season started. We knew all this before the season started. This is not new information.
Yeah.
We knew this manager was terrible before the start of the season. We didn't have to have the.
I'm saying to you though, I don't want tomorrow and everyone start complaining of, oh man, the manager's not being backed. Oh, the manager's not being...
You know the excuses are coming.
No, but that's what I'm saying though, bro. Like it's still a good enough squad here for United still to be having a good season. Like I'm not hearing this like, yo, it's a bad squad and we're finished, we're doomed. There's teams that haven't got that many players in and they're still doing all right. Fulham, fair play to them, man. They've not bought any signings, and I'm not gonna lie to you. In every single game I've watched them, they've competed well. They were unlucky against Fulham. Okay, they got a last-minute win against Brighton. They were very unlucky against Man United. They should have won that game. And even Chelsea game, man, I thought they were the better team. If I'm being true and honest with you, they got a decision that went, didn't go their way. It could have been 1-0 up. Could have been a different story. So they've been very, very unfortunate. And that manager's showing a level of tactics. So it comes down to Iriola's the same. Iriola's lost how many players? Went to Tottenham yesterday. One of the most convincing 1-0s you'll ever see. So I just think for me, it's one of them where, I hear it. We still need a goalkeeper and midfielder, but it's also not a case of the season will crash without it. And the season will be an absolute,
And that's why people should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself if you're trying to get onto fans who are not happy with what's going on right now and want to change things around. Do you know what I mean? Because you're either one stuck in the past and you still believe the next Fergie's out there, which, I mean, come on, man, that train went. We're talking 10 years plus now, guys. Like, move on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be hung up over a gal for 10 years. Like, just move forward, innit? Do you know what I mean? Breeze.
Yeah.
But you can't be, man. It's too much. Your brethren have to put the arm around you and say, yo, brother, it's time to move on it. Do you know what I mean? She's already had 2 years for someone else. Allow it.
Man is still stuck on Ollie, bro. Because as soon as he got sacked, people online say, let's get Ollie back. Like,
Ollie is sacked, Mourinho's sacked, and apparently Ten Hag's about to get sacked. But guys, sacking managers, hold on a minute. But guys, I'm led to believe by United fans that sacking managers is not the solution. Of course it's a solution, because we've just seen now, Ollie's been sacked, not good enough for Besiktas. Mourinho's been sacked, not good for Fenerbahce. And in 2 games in, we're hearing that Ten Hag, not good enough, bro. So when people say, oh, but sacking managers is not long-term thinking, but like, bro, if they're meant to be sacked, they're meant to be sacked, bro.
Do you know why they're getting sacked, though? You've still got the Man United stench on him, bro. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Like,
blame us, man.
Bro, like,
simple as this, yeah. If you're bad in your job, you get sacked. Simple as that. In life, anything, whether it's retail, teaching, office jobs, wherever it is.
You're 99% right. I'll just cut you off there. If you're bad in your job, you get sacked unless you're at Manchester United. The only place you can have a 25% success rate and still keep your job. You can't. Nowhere else could that happen. Nowhere else on planet Earth could that happen where you have a 25% success rate at anything. Imagine you in retail and you get 25% of the orders right.
You're gone. You're going to keep
Manchester United, that's okay. Give him time.
Madness. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, for us, if you think about it, like, the way I simplify things in my head, is we're looking for a coach. We just haven't found a coach yet. We just had an unsuccessful. We've had the worst track record 10 years of not finding a coach. So I'm just going to keep looking for a coach, innit? None of them managers coach the players and develop the players properly.
Problem is though, they had reputations of being coaches. Ten Hag and Amorim both had reputations of being coaches. Amorim was the man who made Joker as what Joker. Well, in the Portuguese league, because what he's doing at Arsenal. Hey, Arsenal fans, don't try and run away from that because Jacques Lesnar is crazy.
Yeah, Jacques Lesnar, mate. They want to chat about Tesco, man. Jacques Lesnar, mate.
Double A, you know what it is? Yeah, it's like we haven't. It's weird, isn't it? Because it's like they have done. This is why a little while ago, I think Flores, me and you spoke about this on yours. I was like, I'm gonna stop. I don't even get gassed or anything with these new managers because people say, "Oh, he's won this, he's won that," but I'm like, I need to see something. Do you know what I'm saying? I need to see. And the jump, the thing is, it's okay, people, to realize that it didn't work. At the end of the day, Amorim's come to the Premier League and he just can't. His thing, number one, the system doesn't work in the Premier League, and number two, he's just not up for it. He's just fully not up for it, and it's okay. He might go to Germany, Spain, Italy, and he might do something. But that formula is just not working here, innit?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm with you. So. I'm with you, bro. Fully.
I don't think the club will sack him though. I think
they'll long it out.
I don't think, because I think you look at INEOS and they're so. The Glazers aren't, but INEOS are so protective of their public perception. They want to make sure everything. We are the new breed. We are here to bring Manchester United back and all this crap that they say. So I just don't think they'll have the balls for their first appointment because they feel like they shit the bed with Ten Hag anyway. For their first man, I don't think they're going to rush.
That's a good point as well, to add to what you said. Look at that. Because they're worried about like making a wrong decision with Ashworth, wrong decision with Amorim. It just adds up.
You make it too late. That's your problem, though. You make it too late.
Because they try to, instead of actually doing what's best for the football club, they trying to save themselves. How about do what's best for the football club? When you make a wrong decision, react. I'd be much more accepting.
Hold your hands
up.
Hold your hands up because you endear yourself to fans and say, "Listen, we got it wrong."
If you say, you know what, we got it wrong, and you go get the next guy, I go, all right, at least, but to stick your head in the stand on wrong decisions and go,
and do you know what the joke thing is as well? It's like we're a restaurant that's just doing a recipe that don't work in it, but we're just waiting. We're just literally doing chocolate pizza and pasta, and it ain't working. Ravioli with chocolate.
You never had a chocolate pizza, mate?
You're on about the dessert thing, but I'm on about like full on. So then what happens is after a while, a customer comes in 1 in 1,000 that says they like it, and they're like, look, I told you. He likes it. And it's like that's when we rob a result. It's like that's not the sample size. You know
do you know what it reminds me of? An actual reference. Friends, when Rachel makes that trifle, but it's got like meat in it and all that, and Joey's the one going, you know what? Nice. That's what some United fans are. Just eating a trifle, eating shite all day.
Big on your camera says whoever said it takes two to tango meant having a good goalkeeper and a competent midfield can fix of them only. Yeah. You know what it is for me though? Like the thing is, I seen today, like we're linked with Conor Gallagher in midfield, but boy, man, I don't know about that Conor Gallagher, mate.
Oh my God,
I can see the football club doing that tomorrow. You know?
Nah, man.
Nah.
You're right. Right.
You get Conor Gallagher, man.
Saeed, that's another Mason Mount, and two of them is just oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. You literally got.
I don't want to talk about shin kickers. He's an absolute shin kicker.
But it's like shows. You know, like when you come to profile, what profile is that? Like when you see him come out for England, you're like, you don't do this well. You don't do this well. You don't do this.
He's the Mason Mount profile, so he fits what Amorim wants. Amorim would play him. That's Amorim's dream signing because he's Mason Mount. He's literally Super Saiyan Mount. He's just Mount with blonde hair. Being deadly serious.
Yeah, man.
We don't I don't think the club do it though.
I think Mount's better way than Gallagher. Like,
what happened to the at Sevilla? What happened to the one we was and he's cheap as well?
Who?
The one that you were doing a thingy, the dynamic midfielder, the one who's like a little B-Tech Baleba.
Lucien Agume.
What happened? Gone quiet? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. That's what I'm saying to you, man. I don't think what they're doing is they're clever, man. They're using Kobe Mainu staying as a midfielder, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you now, bro, and that was nasty, by the way, yeah. Fair play to Kobe Mainu for not smiling yesterday, bro, because he saw through the football club, mate. They tried to bring him on here half-time. Even though Mason Mount was injured, don't get me wrong here, but, bro, I'm telling you now, he knew, because he wasn't even smiling after the game, bro. He knew, you might have bring him on because you want him to stay, yeah? Say less. And he wants to stay, he wants to leave now, but the club are saying now, it's adamant, bro, you're not going because Konya's injured and Mason Mount is injured.
Yeah, we can't allow him to go. We can't allow him to go. And it's another fucked up situation.
But you're keeping a player that's unhappy, bro.
All you can do. all you can do is hope behind the scenes that Amarin is not saying to him what he's saying to us. That's the only thing you can hope. Like if you're saying to Cobby, you got to fight for your place, and then he's sat on the bench thinking these lot shit, yeah, and I'm better. You better hope that he's saying behind the scenes, you know what, Cobby, it's just that your profile, I want to use you here, and I want to use you here. Obviously, I don't think he's that. I don't think he's going to be doing that.
It's just about
that
to
would
say
piss
that
me off if
you
you're
don't
saying
think
that
that
like
way.
you got to fight for your case against Bruno, but like this guy's a stinker like most weeks. So
yeah, listen.
Disrespectful.
I don't know, man. I think for me, it's quite sad, man, that we're not gonna get a midfielder, like, because I really like Stillo, that guy, man. Don't ever listen to that Sasha Volley. He's a journalist here from Belgium. Yeah, I don't want to see anyone in my chat here reporting about that journalist, bro. This guy goes, yo, Stillo to Man United is on. Make sure you watch this space, yeah. Then a couple of hours later, Fabrizio came out and said, yo, nothing's on. He's staying at Stuttgart, bro. And I knew because this brother was the same guy that said, yo, Campos is coming to Man United. And we all got gassed and it was like, shit, man, yo, Campos might be coming. And bro, he ain't coming, man. So still it ain't happening. And I'm not gonna lie to you. You're then buying a panic signing, bro. Let's be honest. Like you are then gonna buy a panic midfielder. And when you look at it, to be honest with you, on the balance here side, yeah, you do have Kobbie Mainoo, Bruno, Casemiro, and Ugarte, 4 players who can play in that position, right? In midfield. They will look at it with 1 game a week. Do you really need, hold on a minute, do you really need another midfielder? That's the way I'm looking at Man United right now. And
I'd read them names again back, please.
Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Mainoo, and Ugarte.
Get rid of Bruno straight away because Bruno can't play in that position.
No. But I'm just saying to you, on the books, what we have right now. I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, yeah? I'm just saying to you, what for them, they might look at it and think, yo, we're actually okay with this because we feel like with Mainoo staying now, we've got 4 midfielders. You got to remember, guys, as well, this is another thing as well. We are playing 1 game a week, no other competitions until at least January. We may have a midweek in November or December when it gets tough and there's 3 games and But for majority of United, they are playing 1 game a week. So they may look at it and think, yo, this is enough. You got to remember, Ugarte was an unused sub yesterday. I mean, like if Mainoo was not, if Mainoo was fit, if Mount was fit, Mainoo probably would not have played yesterday. You know what I mean?
Like, they were trying thingy as well. Dude, I heard that you guys talking a few weeks back about them trying to repackage Lissandro and say, yeah, he's back. You can chuck him in there as well with the mix of them lot.
Yeah.
Won't surprise me.
We've raised enough money, man. We've raised 40 million, 50 million euros from Hoyland, 40 on Garnacho. That's 90 million.
Pay for Baleba, man.
Bro, you've got Anthony, which I don't know what's going on with Anthony. Let's say we sell Anthony for 25 million tomorrow. Then we sell Sancho for 20 million tomorrow. Just giving you a rough estimate. Bro, that's money there for a decent midfielder, man. Them.
But the thing is, guys, the club were briefing that we're after Baleba. Like, so there's money there for a midfielder. So how, after they say no, does it go quiet? Where's option B? There must be someone else we're looking at. Can't just be one. Unless it's just they're just tickling your balls, thinking, yeah, look what we're doing, guys. We're gonna go for one of the best midfielders. I'm just saying that's what they do. But that's what the club do, mate. They constantly do it all the time. Like I guarantee there'll be stories after tomorrow. We're going for this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna look for these. We're gonna get these. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe.
Look at their approach to hiring a manager. Let's not forget after they sacked Ten Hag, it was Tuchel, De Zerbi, and then they went back to Ten Hag. There was no option 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
You forget that. Like they've shown previous. If you just go back, I know INEOS ain't been here a long time. It just feels that way. Look back on their reign from the start to beginning, and you see things becoming a pattern.
Yeah, but you know what, Flawless? Even if going off that, still, I expect a level, especially when you're at United. I expect INEOS to have a valuation of midfielders, bro. So if they had Baleba who they rated at 70 mil, surely they have someone there at 40 who's a similar profile, or someone there at 20. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so
you giving them too much credit, Shells.
Bro, I find it out.
You giving them too much credit, Shells. I'm telling you.
All right, David Ornstein's not United bomb.
Logically, like that makes all the sense in the world. I'm gonna go for this midfielder, and if I don't get him, I'm gonna go for this midfielder who's slightly worse and but cheaper as a that because it was Baleba, and we heard nothing else.
So, but what
You're
we was
crap.
led to believe, like, if we get players out.
Sorry to cut you off there.
Greeting.
This is also a bit of a mad one. Obviously, talk ramping up tonight over deal. Alexander Isak for Liverpool from Chelsea, from Newcastle. Obviously, they put earlier bidding, but now it's crunch time, man. Boy, if this happens, man, I swear down, bro. I need this
happening.
I need this to fail, man. Yo, Newcastle, they should just, bro. You know what they should just do? Just turn your phone off, man. Say, yo, brother.
I think it fails. I don't think they sign him. I think it falls through.
You thinking?
I think it falls through. I don't think Liverpool want to pay
This has got to happen. This has got to happen. Isak's got to happen. Gay's got to happen. This might be, United have got to get a goalkeeper. United got to get midfield. This might be the craziest deadline day ever, bro. Like, normally we get a deadline day. Sancho needs to go. Anthony needs to go. You know what I mean, bro? There's going to be some madness. Chelsea, they've apparently now brought back Jackson, which I feel for him now.
Yeah, that's crazy. He was already out there as well, wasn't he? That's madness.
He's already out. Apparently in order to come back. Mark Gui's come back now. Chelsea apparently said they still want to go and get a player. Lookman's available. There's better man that's still not, you know what I mean? Like, tomorrow could be a madness, you know. Like,
Chelsea get Lookman, that's crazy.
Chelsea get Lookman, you reckon?
Look, if they do get him, that's crazy.
I were looking at him, weren't they? I think. But
what
a loan, but I don't know what.
Yeah,
they weren't going to sell him. They don't want no
fair play
loan.
to Lookman.
Bro, like, it's crazy, bro, man. It's mad when you deep in, but I just think for me, it's one of them where midfielder tomorrow. That it needs to be a good one.
The problem is with us, it's the double whammy in it. It's that we know we need the player and we know the manager's not getting the best out of the squad, even picking the best combinations and developing them. So that's the issue we've got there. We're kind of desperate for a midfielder so we can hope that he can do something and cook. But it's like another manager will be like, you know what, just give me more in January in the next summer and I'll make this work. But it's just we don't have that confidence, do we, at all? So
yeah, man. It's I don't know, man.
What's it like watching it live? What's it like in the stadium? Is there any sort of cooking? Is it 10 minutes here? Like, it just looks.
Bro, you know what it is? I'll be honest with you. Like, I said on my match reaction, it should have been 3-0 to United in the first half. First half was good. Second half was back to default settings. What United doing it. So they faced a bit of problems, they crumbled, bro, and that's what happened. And then we got away with it in the end with a penalty, man. So it's one of them. It's just a win, man. It's nothing more, nothing less.
Do you know what? One thing I will say, Saeed, you know, at Old Trafford currently, I saw a lot of us, again, even in Arsenal, the Arsenal game, we lined up in a 4-4-2 when we was defending. I don't understand why when we play away from home, that shape goes all of a sudden. If you watch constantly, was defending in a 4-4-2 and was much more competitive. One more thing as well is that United lack patience. In the first half, you saw it. Patient football, but all of a sudden now we start doing the over the tops, and that's when we start losing the control of the game. I feel like for United to get to that level, we have to remain patient in games. I know it's difficult, and if you're wondering how you're going to break down a low block, but spamming stuff, this is why we lose control of games, 100%, because the control definitely went in the second half, and that's why it was more of a basketball game. Also, Mazzari's back. What a player, bro. I don't know if you noticed, just having that natural right back on that side with Ahmad helped loads with Mbeumo. Obviously, Yoro's a bad boy, but I think if we get Maz back in the squad and move Yoro back to left centre back like he was doing, cooking at the start of the season, it might look a bit better. Maz is a big baller, man.
Yeah, he looked good when he come on, man. That's one thing I noticed straight away. We just looked totally different, and we kind of gained more of an attacking edge when he come on, which is mad to say for your right centre back. And it's one thing I wasn't overly keen on when he especially under Ten Hag, was his attacking impetus. I thought he was quite low quality in getting the balls into the box and stuff like that, and I always expected a bit more from him. But yesterday he looked so dangerous, and he was finding the passes that no one else was looking for, especially in, like, say, getting close to the box and that. I know I was happy he's back because, you know, last season, despite how bad it was, I think he was the player we talked about most and how positive he was, and, you know, how consistent he was. And it's noticeable when them players that can be so consistent with you. And I think yesterday for me, I know Mbeumo was brilliant as always. Well, I'd say as always, but as what we've seen at Brentford. But I think we have to talk about De Ligt yesterday, man. I think again he was fantastic. Like,
De Ligt's cold, man. Him and Euro cold.
I think he's been our best player this season, and I feel like United fans aren't overly keen on him, but I think he was unbelievable, man. Like,
because he's not super athletic and he's not this and he's not that, but he's consistent in it. Do you know what I mean?
he's a leader, man. Just
You
leader.
you need players that are steady sevens. Who are you talking about before Zertsky?
Mazraoui.
Mazraoui, yeah.
I'm excited about Zertsky. Me, can't lie. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he's a key to. I feel like play Cunha or Mbeumo with Zertsky. I think. Do you know what I mean? To get the best combination, and then you.
I don't think he was that good when he came on though yesterday.
I just feel.
Zertsky. I thought he was all right.
He
man.
was decent. I thought he was decent.
The crowd are just not like they need to relax with Zertsky, man. Like even with Sesko, man, it's gonna take time with Sesko, man. But I feel like for me, it's one of them where, like, when you look at the little flick on for the goal, that only happened because of Zertsky. Really, like the goal that Mbeumo scored, that would not have happened without Zertsky just flicking it on. I thought he did play well, man. I thought he was all right yesterday.
You got to think about if the midfield's going to be quite open and we're attacking. You want kind of players like that to come ball to feet, start and play and build up because we don't play that much through the middle of the park. Do you get it? There's a lot of wing play.
We don't. That's our problem.
So
we don't play through the middle of the park.
There's no point behind Sesko or the other guys or bringing Cunha in if you're not going to play more through the middle as well.
Bro.
It's pointless.
Sesko dying out there because they're not even really playing the ball into him, bro. Like we're seeing headers and that, bro. Man, I get excited over headers, bro. Get the ball into his feet, bro. Like get him in the dangerous areas, bro. I don't understand that. Why this United team don't want to do that, man. And
another thing, Saeed, is you take the pressure off Cunha. He's not going to go around 3-4 players every single time. Come on, man. Do you know what I mean? You got to play it sometimes. So.
The thing is for me, like, I think he's going to still keep this Mount situation going on for a while until this Man United team can
you know what the injury is?
Hey? Yeah, he's injured now. Yeah, he's injured now.
No, what the injury is with Mount?
He said it was a knock on his
ankle. Yeah. I think he'll be all right, man.
Yeah.
I think Cunha will be all right as well. I don't think Cunha will be out for that long as well.
He felt his hamstring, didn't he?
Yeah, he felt so hamstring, but yeah, like it's one of them where you know what I mean.
If he goes in international duty, then it's not too bad, is it? Because he's in the Brazil squad, so we'll have to see if he goes on.
Yeah, I would take him out of that. I wouldn't even play him.
They always go. The thing is, with South America, they go regardless. Martinez, Lissandro was doing it all the time, getting injured and going to international camps and all that, which is mental, considering how far you got to fly and everything like that. And it's one of them, I guess. Yeah. But,
So what do you not think then in terms of now? Obviously, we've played the 3 games now. It's 4 out of 9, and 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. It's still early. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, are you guys okay? Are you guys? How are you feeling right now?
Not confident.
Okay. Wait. Okay. With what?
Just with the points tally, just in general, your feelings like.
I don't care about points, me. Do you know what I mean? Because I care about everything that leads to the points. You understand? So if I can see and buy into something, and I know the players are confident. Like right now, how confident are they going into Chelsea and City? They're hoping. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Chelsea and City.
City game might be there for the taking, guys.
I know
it sounds crazy, but
I just feel like they could show up and just give them a lesson.
I ain't putting a lot into it, but bro, if United were to find, let me land, bro. Let me land.
I'll let you land. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything.
If there was ever a moment for Manchester United to do this 2-game winning streak, it would be Man City, because if United can play on their vulnerabilities, I'm telling you now, this is the best moment. I generally think not even if we were playing Brighton away, I wouldn't be confident.
Let me ask you, what do you think City's vulnerabilities are?
Defensively. Oh my God.
And do you think attacking is our strength?
I think with Cunha and Mbeumo and possibly Zirkzee, we could get in behind and cause them problems. I really do. Because at the end of the day, I think it's going to be a muddy. It's going to be. I think this game should be called the El Mudico. It will be the Manchester El Mudico. It's mid. I really think United have got problems. They've got problems. But if you were to ever get your 2-game winning, what were we saying? 2-game challenge, flawless. We just saying it. If you were to ever get your 2-game challenge, it has to be.
Yeah, but Saeed, you know what's funny? The manager can just sit in the change room and just say to them, "Get a 2-goal lead with these lot, and they'll crumble." Literally, it's that simple. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Just go get 2 goals.
I'm not like, again, I'm happy we beat Burnley. Yes, in particular, the first half I thought we was very good. The same problems in the second half. But nothing ain't changed overall. That's not a sustainable. I know you're not saying that because you asked the question before about thoughts and like on the team. Nothing ain't changed. We still ain't doing nothing this season with this manager. He still shouldn't be in charge. There's nothing from the Burnley game I look at and go, that's sustainable going forward. They're a championship side. Let's just clarify that. They are going to get relegated without question. So we have to take that into consideration. Nothing ain't changed. Points total, probably around about what we expected it to be with the 4 from 9. And the same issues still arise. And we ain't going, I think we beat City? No. This 2-game challenge is going to continue for a minute. And we are going to continue to suffer, in the words of the manager. Telling you that now.
I would agree with you on circumstances, but with City's lack of defensive structure and the way
we don't score goals like that.
Hey?
We don't score goals like that.
I'm not saying we don't score goals like that.
Outside of a championship level side we played, we ain't scored a goal in the Premier League yet.
But do you think
we scored one actually? Sorry, we scored one.
What about what I'm saying based on what you've seen from City? Do you think United have a chance of going to the Etihad and winning? Because
I'm not for no.
All right,
because you know what the issue is.
I agree. But last year we done it. We had the same manager. Last year
they was in worse form. I think they're not a great team now.
They're not looking any better right now.
Let me rephrase that. I think they were a worse team last season than they are this season.
I don't know, man. I said this. I don't know about that. I said at the start.
What do you mean you don't know about that? So you don't think they're a better side and a better individuals?
They're better. Maybe
pull up the 11 from last season. Pull up the 11 they had from last season.
Here's the way I'm looking at it. Yeah.
We always got to do this song with that. Pull up the 11, man. That they
End of the day, yeah. You should always win, regardless of form. We should be going to the Etihad thinking we can win anyway.
No,
let's get back to that.
But it's not. But the reason why I can't get back to that because I don't believe in his manager. That's why. I don't believe in this team.
You have to believe in the manager for us to win, though.
Yes, I do.
You generally don't.
The guy who can
Ten Hag did it. Ten Hag did it.
I don't. He never won at Etihad. I don't have to believe in the guy who can impact the game massively. Is what you're telling me.
But believe in the players.
You don't have to believe in the manager.
I don't believe in enough of the players.
Well, this is what Saeed's saying, no, because these players are really good. Apparently, to him, they can get us fifth.
Yeah.
So you need to believe in the players, man, to get the job done, innit?
Nah, but again, me and Saeed had that argument 2 weeks ago, debate right on here. I don't believe in these players. No, I believe in some of them.
You don't believe in these players.
I believe in some of them. And Bremo, Cunha, yes, the lit Euro. I hear you absolutely. Do I believe in Mason Mount?
Euro, lit. I'll name you more.
Yes.
Okay. Casemiro, you believe in him?
Terrible.
Casemiro.
You can't really back
Be honest. If you don't believe in Casemiro,
yo, it feels blasphemous, but nah, I don't.
No, just say yeah.
Under this manager, no, I don't. I can't say yeah.
Okay, you don't believe in him. You believe in Bruno Fernandes?
No, I don't believe in Bruno Fernandes.
You believe in Euro?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you believe in Dogu?
Yes.
No.
You believe in Ahmad? Bro, let him answer, man.
I believe in Ahmad. Yeah.
You believe in Ahmad?
Yes, I do believe in Ahmad. Yes.
You believe in the front three? So we have, let's say, for example, we have Xerxes.
I believe in. I don't believe he's not going to play Xerxes. It's going to be Mount. Let's be honest.
Nah, he don't. Mount's injured.
I don't believe in Mount. So Cunha's injured currently. So who does he start then?
Yeah, I'm going to say Mbumo.
But Saeed, we had this discussion
last Sesko. I'm just naming more players. You believe in more players than you don't believe in.
Yes, I do. That is correct.
And you still don't believe United could do
because of the manager heavily impacts that.
I just say that Man United have won games without the manager being there. We've seen it.
Yes,
Man United have won games regardless of the manager.
Not often though. That's why he's won 18-30. There's a reason for that. So no, I'm not confident.
No, but also as well, has he not done well against the better teams as well?
Yeah, he has done well against the bigger sides. Yes, he has done well against the bigger sides to an extent. Yes, but you asked me what's my belief? No, I don't, because I don't believe in him. And to the players, I think he's a detriment to them, Saeed. That's the point.
This is the team that he had: Walker, Diaz, Gvardiol, Nunes, Gundogan, Silva, De Bruyne, Foden, Doku, and Haaland.
All right, the 11 that played against Brighton today, is it better than that?
What was the 11 today?
You know what? Let me bring it to you right now. I believe it. Yeah, let me bring it to you right now. Man City. 1 second.
Shells, why are you laughing, man? Oh, hey, you know what it is. Because I know you know the team. I know you watch the game. So I know you know the answer.
To be fair, you would argue it probably is,
There ain't no probably about it.
Nah, the keeper's worse. straight away.
No, the keeper's not worse, man. Trafford is
Ederson is better than Trafford, bro. That's not even.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe
Yes, yes,
right
yes.
now.
Let's not lose sight of it. Is that 11 that they played today better than the 11 that faced us?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, in terms of balance and what they've got, yes.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm not gonna lie. On paper,
I'm gonna
yes.
say yeah.
Look, there's question marks. Marmoush cannot play on the wing. Marmoush cannot play on the wing. Look at Oscar Bob just coming off the injury. Yeah, Reinders has just come to the league. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's an absolute baller. But he's just come to the league. Bernardo Silva. I'm not fussed about
Bernardo Silva's not.
By the way, Turkey could have played today if he was fit. Turkey could have played today as well.
I'm going off this team.
Turkey's injured.
Turkey's injured, yeah. But I'm saying that would have been a player as well that could have played in Bernardo Silva's position.
We can beat that team.
Rodri just come back from ACL injury. So look, we're looking at this team, flawless. There's a lot wrong with this. 8 Nori, yes, he's great. He's still bedding in.
It's not ideal. Is their team better than us?
Yeah, but it doesn't work. Football don't work like that.
Football don't work like, bro. Football don't work.
No, he don't work like that. But we're just making predictions. It don't work like that. No, but we are making.
Yeah, but is that team better than Brighton? Is that team better than Brighton's though?
Yes.
Well, there we go. So
are we better than Brighton?
No,
well, we're not playing yet.
Are we better?
No.
Are we better than Brighton?
No.
I'm asking.
No, the thing is, with Brighton,
I'm asking you, man. I want to know where this, as I've been asking all summer long, where this confidence is coming from.
I don't think it's confidence. No one's saying here.
It's confidence. We can go there and win. Tell me why, please.
I think obviously I've just mentioned you. Manchester Derby, United have got their number over City the past couple of years. Man United have shown that they're capable of winning Big Six games.
Yes.
Amran has shown he's capable of winning Big Six games. And I've said to you about City's defense being leaky. And I've said to you, Man United have got quality to hurt and break. I've just given you 5 reasons. You give me 5 reasons why Man United can't win.
You just give you one, the manager.
Yeah, you're right. Saeed, I'm not disputing what I'm not disputing.
Guardiola's looking a bit shaky right now.
No, I'm not disputing in regards to your reasons. I'm just saying that like that's not enough to feel like those reasons that it being a Manchester derby.
Still not enough.
No, all right. So let's go through them. It's a Manchester derby can work for you or work against you. That's not necessarily a plus. That's not necessarily a pro thing. It's definitely not. So it's a Manchester. Okay. So City could say that, all right, it's a Manchester derby. So that's eliminated. What was the second one?
The second one was United's record against Man City.
United's record at the Etihad is not great.
It is great.
In terms of wins, no, it's not, Saeed.
Bro, if you look at the last 5 years, Man United have got
at least
wins we got 3 wins now.
We got 3 wins in the last 5 years in the league.
At least 3 wins.
That Ollie's over 5 years ago. He said we've won 3. We've won 3 in the last 5.
No, 5 and 3. That's still
we
decent.
Won 3 and 5. Are you sure?
I'm sure United have won. I remember that the time when Matic won. Jesse Lingard, not Jesse Lingard. When Martial won. Martial when he won. We won with Martial. Yeah, and then I'm sure. I'm saying we won last season as well. So we've got a decent record. It's not a horrible record. We're not talking about Arsenal's record.
It's not horrible, but it's not good. It's a solid record, but it's not a
decent record against them.
It's a decent record, but it's not. All right, so we've won 2 in the last 5 years there.
Yeah. Then obviously you got to look at as well United at home as well because there's a couple of there as well. So there's a couple like you know what I'm saying like this.
Etihad, but I give
we haven't got like a bad. We're not like City.
We don't have a bad record there. I agree. So we have a decent record there. What was the other one? Amarim shown he can win Big Six.
Yeah, Amarim. Yeah. In terms of top.
No, I think the only Big Six away game he won was City.
No, but his performances against
the performances were better. Yes, I agree with that.
Against a better team, you've seen the team rise up. Against the team.
I agree with that.
Therefore, that gives you confidence against City.
Absolutely.
The next one was City's defensive problems.
Yeah, City do have defensive issues.
Big concern for them.
Yes.
Okay. That's and then United's ability on the break to hurt them with Mbumo, Sesko, and Gyökeres. It's not Gyökeres, I mean. And Xerxes.
When I think about it now, he's going to play Bruno there, isn't he? But go on,
okay, so that's
I don't know.
In regards to their defensive issues, we also do not attack well. We are not a good attacking unit.
Big up Norridin as well, man. But
big up Norridin.
And then the ability for Ahmad to play there as well.
We're not a good at as much as they have defensive issues, we have attacking issues.
Do you know what? This is just Movado settings, man. Hope and pray, man. This is all I'm hearing right now.
I'm just giving you reasons. I'm just letting you know, like it's gonna be a mud bath. It's gonna be a mud bath.
The point is that I'm making it because you asked me like my belief. Like I said, the players, I do believe we've had this discussion. The players, to me, for the most part, are not the issue. The major issue is the manager. I think he's the biggest detriment to the team and those players. That's why, because I shouldn't be sat here talking about us having attacking issues with the amount of attacking quality we have, but we do. Why do we struggle to create? We played 2 Premier League sides and struggle to create. Why is that?
Big up Northern, man. Definitely, he's
Big
in
up,
hot
big up,
Dubai,
big up
man.
Northern every time.
So he's
Yeah,
gone
man.
hiding.
Look, I'm not saying. One second, I'm not saying we are great. I'm just saying, going off
I
the
know.
base of what I've seen from City, there is no reason why we can't go into that game and wanting to get result. I'm not saying win the game, but I'm saying that we should be going with that mentality because City can be got at. We just looked at their team.
They're very vulnerable at the minute. They're very vulnerable.
You know what I'm saying? Spurs, if you watch them in the Spurs in the second half, I was thinking, yo, City are going to come out. We're going to see the old City. We didn't see none of that. We beat them last season. I'm saying in our top 6, if anything, I think we play better against the bigger sides. You know what I'm saying? So going off that, I'm saying United should go into this game with confidence that we can cause City problems. Do you know what I mean? Because so far, what we've been shown from City is that they can be got at. I watched him yesterday. I think he's a lot fitter now as well. I think when he first, do you know what I mean? It was a bit. He was looking a bit sluggish. I think coming off the international break, we got. And Burmo, hopefully Cunha's there. I think we can go into that game and cause them man trouble. I really
we can, but are we vulnerable?
Yes.
Every week.
Are we?
It's tip.
Yeah, that's what it is. Are we more vulnerable than them?
Not necessarily, no.
No, I think we are.
They've lost 2 on the bounce, so no.
I think we are.
What I think we all need to remember here is that, you know, like a lot of United fans throughout the world, that Flawless does suffer from a severe case of PTSD. So we need to bear that in mind when we're trying to talk positively around him, because the PTSD kicks in pretty hard. I've known to suffer, but you know he keeps it 100 with the PTSD. But I know I understand what he's saying, and I get what you're saying, mate. We should never go into any game confident, because I feel like that. I have to wait. I was saying yesterday,
yes, but I deal with us as we are. I don't know where this confidence is coming from.
Because I think
we haven't played well outside of the Burnley game. Have we played well in a match yet?
Arsenal, yeah, we played well against Arsenal, mate.
Do you know what?
We disagree with that. What about Fulham?
Oh, stinks.
Fulham was terrible. But
okay, cool.
Fulham was terrible. I get that, but I think Arsenal is something to go at. I think you're wrong to say we didn't play well, because I think we did play well.
I just think we were shit.
Just not well enough to score. I think as for a game where everyone was expecting us to get battered, Arsenal fans included, I think we didn't do too.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it's from, is that people
the bar is low
to get battered because the bar's in hell, and
the bar is disgusting. Yeah, the bar's in hell. I said the bar's in hell. The bar's in hell.
I'm just saying the bar is in hell. This ain't PTSD. I've been saying this, and I've been consistent on this. It's the same manager and the vast majority of the same players. I don't understand why the performances and results overall are going to be drastically different.
You know what it is as well, Flawless? How many preseason games did we have?
4, I think. 4 or 5.
Yeah.
People told me I didn't watch preseason, but people told me preseason was great.
And then how many Prem games?
Nah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We had 3 Prem games, yeah.
It wasn't great. It was a mixed bag. It weren't great. It weren't great.
So we've had 3 Prem games for preseason, yeah. So 7 games, yeah. We haven't really seen anything different from last season.
No, bro. Like it's one of them. Like I said, for me, I think
we've seen 2 good halves of football.
Will determine a lot about the future of Ruben Amorim. These next 3 games, bro. I feel like the Man City game, Chelsea game, and Brentford. Big up Shells, by the way. Them 3 are so key. If he gets results in them 3, he'll be here maybe till Christmas, I reckon, guys. So if he gets, for example, gets a win against Man City, and then gets a draw or vice versa, whichever, and then gets a win against Brentford, I reckon he'll be here till Christmas.
Do you think that a win against City will buy? How long do you think that buys him with this current regime? Do you think if he wins,
no, that's massive. Win a Manchester derby, then you've got.
I think he'll be like chill next 5-10 games. Just
then he'll be here till at least Christmas. That's what I'm saying.
I think he's here till he decides to leave, guys. I don't think he's going anywhere.
Oh, you think they're just going to let it run?
Yeah, there you go.
I think they're going to stick with him, bro, and try and get. They don't want to rush into it. They want to see it. He is their project manager, so they want to get it right with him. This is the thing. They're sticking by him. Yeah. I don't. We have to be in the bottom 3 near Christmas for them to make a decision.
I think right now, there's so many things that are worse on us. That's why. And I feel like right now he's probably going to get away with it in that regard. So I think for me, I've mentioned as well, I said to INEOS, people can't look towards Amorim, guys. If you like, even me, I have to understand that now as well. Like, there's no point going mad at Amorim, really, when it's the focus should be on INEOS. Like, you putting your energy on Amorim is wrong now, because really and truly, it's INEOS who really have got the powers to do what they want. So if they want to do something, I'm wrong. Go on.
Stop saying INEOS. It's the Glazers, mate.
But INEOS are making the football decisions.
No,
we know
not, bro. The Glazers
come on, man. You know it's already. The Glazers are not making decisions, bro.
Joe Glazer is still involved.
Who's like Ashworth? INEOS.
Let's not pretend that they didn't run up the pole.
Who gave Bruno the contract? INEOS. Who gave Ten Hag a new contract? INEOS. Bro, let's not do this. It's INEOS, bro.
Well, stop trying to. No, it's all you have to add that Glazers in, bro. They still got the majority.
Of course, Glazers are there. I'm not disputing that, but I'm letting you know the majority of the football decisions are still made by
Joe
INEOS,
Glazer is
bro.
Involved, bro. Joe Glazer is involved, G. I'm
not disputing he's not involved, but I'm telling you the major kind of almost role in decisions, because, like I said to you, INEOS got involved because they said we will take care of the football decisions. Omar Berrado has got significant power to make decisions, bro, and he's making them, bro. We can't let these brothers get away with it, bro. Yes, the Glazers are there, but they're overseeing everything. When it gets to the major point of financially, whether this is working or not, then they'll contact the Glazers. But in-house decisions, I'm telling you now, bro, it's down to the people who are watching the games week in, week out, who are involved in the day-to-day operations at Man United, and that is INEOS, bro. I'm sorry, man. You can't do this, bro. I'm telling you.
The Glazers have done that for the reason you're doing, because you're
but they have to hold the smoke because they're shielding the Glazers, so they have to hold the smoke.
Bro, I never wanted.
They've been shielding them from the beginning, by the way.
Exactly.
They've been shielding from the beginning. That's what I'm saying, bro.
And let me tell you, I hate. I'm not going to say the word hate. I can't stand INEOS, and I think they've done more bad than good. Absolutely. But everything bad, you have to involve the Glazers, and I can't leave it just to INEOS.
But nobody's doing that, bro.
A problem, but because they facilitated the Glazers. But the Glazers, you have to say everything. They're all together, mate. Stop.
I'm saying to
stop separate. This is the thing. My problem is stop separating them, bro. Because you're saying INEOS, and it's the club.
And what I'm saying to is that
all of them together. The mix in. Don't just say INEOS.
I understand that. I understand that, but I generally think, for me, when I look at this, is my own opinion. When I look at it, when it suits Glazers to get involved, that's why I believe Joe Glazer gets involved. When he believes that his money's been affected, and his pocket's been affected, that's when he gets involved. I'm letting you know, Jim Ratcliffe, not even necessarily Jim Ratcliffe, Omar Berrado is the one that's heavily involved with the recruitment, the sacking and the hiring on individuals at Manchester United. Does Jim Ratcliffe have a say? Yes. Does Joe Glazer have a say? Yes. But they've left it for a CEO. Do you realize what we're talking about? Chief Executive of Operations at Manchester United, bro. They've left it for him to do that, bro. Hence why Ashworth was sacked, bro, because guess what? They didn't have a relationship with INEOS. They did not have a relationship with Joe Glazer. No, he clearly specified in his interview they clashed on the ideas of what they were trying to do. Hence, therefore, who then is making the decision making then? Are you telling me it's Joe Glazer then making that decision? Are you telling me that?
Yeah, because Ratcliffe, it was known that Ratcliffe was getting involved with the Ashworth stuff. So don't tell me that you can't say that.
That's separate. I'm letting you know, was there a clash between Dan Ashworth and the Glazers, or was it a clash between Dan Ashworth and INEOS?
But that's the problem. You're separating them. It's United, mate.
I'm asking a question, though. You're not asking
one thing or the other.
I'm asking a question, though. I'm clearly asking a simple question.
Why is it INEOS? But that's the problem I'm trying to get to, because you're saying he had a problem with INEOS. No, we had a problem with United. That's what we need to be called.
No, but that was United. No, hold on a minute. He came to Man United because guess who? Did Jim Ratcliffe not call him and say, yo, I want him, and they paid the compensation? Hold on a minute. Who specifically wanted Jim and Dan Ashworth? Let me know now. Was it Joe Glazer or was it Jim Ratcliffe?
Right, my problem is what you're saying, right? I agree what you're saying. Yes, it was Jim Ratcliffe wanted him. My problem is
nothing to do with Joe Glazer.
No, but because it's Manchester United, they're all together. Stop,
Oh
you separate
He's saying it as one. Double A's trying to say it's all as one, like everybody deserves
separating
it.
them.
I understand
All
that, bro.
decisions
But
on
you
Manchester
still have to
United, they are
separate-
together.
No, hold on a minute. You still have to separate the footballing operations
No, you don't.
football
Manchester
operations
United.
and Joe Glazer, what they're trying to do, because they never cared about football operations. They've been here for 19 years. When have they ever cared about football operations? Therefore, they said, you know what? We'll get a shield. We'll get someone to come in and say, right, you're going to be the guy that sorts operations out. We'll oversee it. And when it comes to a decision where you need us, we'll be here. When it affects us financially, in our pockets, we'll be here. But the football operations, I think you have to hold accountable INEOS for doing certain things. And I'm not saying it's a criticism. They sacked Dan Ashworth, and rightly so, because they believed that maybe they didn't believe they fit what their idea was. There was a marriage or there was a chemistry in it. And that's good, because we don't want people joining Man United where it's a case of, yo, you have this idea and we have this idea. We shouldn't. But all I'm letting you know is that you have to separate the football operations.
No, you can't, bro. It's what other club do this? None, not one, bro. So stop giving either side leeway.
I'm not giving anyone leeway. I just mentioned it. I'm not giving anyone leeway.
You can't have a go at the Glazers.
Am I giving anyone leeway?
Yeah, but he might be Double A. He might be looking at what he can look at immediately now, what he can get access to now. You can go at INEOS now, but Glazers are hiding behind that.
They're hiding behind it. I know.
Yeah. You have to put them all
there's
together.
no doubt that they are together because they're enabling.
I'm saying they're enabling it, and I perfectly. But we know this though. We know this already. We know the Glazers are enabling a lot of stuff that's happened. But what they've done is they've got in a footballing, governing body, whatever you want to call it, and address it, a footballing structure, and their decisions ultimately are the ones we should be looking at, because they've said, "Yo, we're leaving it to INEOS to sort out." So therefore, I'm sorry, them decisions.
You could hold INEOS accountable. Yeah, you can. I get that, because I hold them accountable.
But what I'm trying to say to you is, you need to take away this. It's INEOS. It's not now.
I'm not blaming INEOS for anything.
It's Manchester United. So you're blaming the owners. You have to just blame the owners, separating them and saying, well, it's just INEOS. I understand what you're saying, because INEOS have come in to do what you're saying, but now you have to take away the name INEOS away, because it's just Manchester United. It's what Manchester United are doing. It's the decisions that Manchester United are making, because they are one.
I think that's
They're
wrong.
a partnership that are one.
Wrong.
They're a partnership as one. So
do you know what's happened? Do you know what's happened here?
No, hold on a minute. No, this is the key point where you've messed up here. The relation, the whole organization is not meant to be one. We've just said here now that INEOS, hold on a minute. The Glazers have clearly got in a footballing structure to almost deflect their wrongdoing. So we can't look at INEOS for Glazers' wrongdoing in the past. We shouldn't. We shouldn't say about the wages back in the day. No, it's true. No, hold on a minute. Obviously not. The same way we should look at now INEOS as their football decisions. Glazers clearly have said to them, yo, you man, do what you need to do, because we're now relying on you, man. You man wanted to pay money.
I'm not falling for the Glazers trap. You're falling for the Glazers trap because you're happy to blame INEOS.
Who's happy?
Leaving them out of it.
I'm not happy, bro.
You're a Glazer puppet.
Wait. Have you caught what's happened here? Have you caught what's happened? Nuruddin rang Double A and said, yo, just represent me tonight, Do you know what I mean? Make sure Saeed don't get away.
I don't know. I don't know why people are not understanding what I'm saying.
No, Saeed, I get what you said. I get what you're saying. I get what Double A saying. I think you might are kind of like arguing different points.
Arguing the same.
Arguing different points.
My personal issue is that it's now seen as two separate sides of the same coin.
I've never ever separated them. I've just separated the idea of the notion that them decisions that have been made are not by Jim Glazer. They're not. The Dan Ashworth sacking, the rehiring of Ten Hag. These are not Glazers. Joe Glazer specifically saying, yo, and what do you call it? Joe Glazer has said this. Joe Glazer has not said this, guys. I'm being serious with you. Joe Glazer has not given Bruno Fernandes a new contract. Joe Glazer has not done these things, bro. It's been the football structure. What are we doing here?
Yes, but what I'm trying to say, I don't think you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, I understand within Manchester United, INEOS are seen to be doing the football decisions.
Yes.
All I'm saying is that I don't like that it's split into Glazers, INEOS. What I want is for everyone.
I think we should do that, though. I think we should do that. I genuinely think we should do that, though. We should separate the two because one are based on banking and they don't have no football identity.
The owners of the football club don't take away what they are overseeing.
I'm not saying that they're good people, by the way. I'm not saying that Glazers have not got no wrongdoing, but Jim Ratcliffe wanted the smoke. So we go give him the smoke, guys. You feel me? You decided to get in the kitchen. If it's hot, we're going to have to hold you accountable. So all of these things right now, whether they're good or bad, I'm not saying, listen, I think the recruitment by INEOS has been good for the past 2 years. Good. I think there are good things what INEOS have done, but we should also call out their actual decision-making and stop saying it's Jim Glazer when really and truly it's not.
The one entity, bro.
It's not.
And they have to be held accountable as one entity. That's my thing. That's where I'm coming from. And I can't agree with what you're saying because I don't want anyone to get away.
We'll agree to disagree. We have to, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll agree to disagree. But listen, man, we're gonna wait and see, man. Like I said, tomorrow transfer deadline day. We'll see, man. If we could get a goalkeeper, I mean, the midfield there will be an L not getting it, but it is what it is, isn't it, man?
What do man honestly think tomorrow? What do you think tomorrow night?
I think it's goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper only.
Do you think?
Yeah,
I think outgoings. I think one of Anthony or Sancho is staying. I believe one of them is going to stay.
Oh, which one would you rather stay? Be honest.
Anthony, bro.
The problem right now is both of them could stay and it both could work. But obviously, we're going back to conversations about if the right manager and blah blah and all this crap. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Because another manager could stick one of them on the bench and utilize them for games in the season, either one. But I think for the system, the system that we play now, Anthony suits it much better. Sancho's going to not get no game time, sit on the bench, play 10 in some FA Cup thingy gate. It's just going to be crap. It's going to be a waste of time.
I reckon we need left 10 more.
What are you saying?
We saw Anthony last year and he was absolutely garbage in this system. I don't think he actually would be that good.
Was he garbage or was he not giving? I don't think he was garbage.
You can play wing back.
I think and City away, he was a reason why we won the game. Let's be honest. I know Ahmad will get the plaudits, but actually came on, yeah.
So you want him to play next week then? You want him to play next week?
I don't, bro, I'm not saying I'm just letting you know, like Anthony didn't really get the opportunity, and when he did, I thought he played well in the system.
He can play a wing back. He can actually play wing back.
He's shit in the Premier League though. He's been found out in the Premier League, and you look back at the against Chelsea. Europa Conference.
Yeah, but that was against Cucurella, man. Even though
you come up against better players than Cucurella in the Premier League.
I think when you look at it, though, United probably needed more of a. It depends now. Obviously, could he been injured? You could probably say that side as well with Sancho could be an option. I don't think Sancho ever wants to come back, though. That's the problem.
He's not playing Sancho either. Out of the two,
he's not playing none of them. He's getting like 5-10 games.
No, but he doesn't know Sancho though.
No, when I say he's not playing Sancho, I'm talking profile wise. He's not playing Sancho. Sancho's too similar to Meno. You don't like that type of player. He's made that clear. Technical ballers who are not the most mobile.
Hold on a minute. He's been playing Xerxes.
He hasn't played Xerxes. How many games has Xerxes done?
No, but he plays Xerxes and Sesko yesterday, man.
Yeah, because he prefers Xerxes to Sesko.
Yeah, but that's still a plus, though.
It's not. We just signed him for 64 million. He should really be starting.
No, what I'm saying to you is I think the idea now, I think he's realised with Xerxes he's actually a good player. It took him a while.
Again, you giving his manager.
I genuinely think he has. I think he values him more. I think he values him more than what he did at the start. Same with Casemiro, bro. He's now ever reliable with Casemiro. Look at Casemiro.
You think Xerxes because he just don't rate the rest of them?
No. He rates Casemiro. He actually likes.
I just think he rates Agate and Meno less.
Nah, come on, man. He rates
Casemiro. So you telling me he rates Meno?
No, I'm not saying. I just think right now. No, he rates Meno, but the problem is though.
You think he rates Meno? You genuinely think?
I think deep down he rates Meno, but he's in Bruno's position. Why is he not playing him more? It's Obrigado tax, in it. It's Obrigado.
All right, cool. So how come Agate and Casemiro both getting more minutes than Meno, and everyone else, Højlund, Garnacho last season all got more minutes than Meno?
Yeah.
Then we watched two players. We watched two players go 20 games without a goal, and Meno didn't play. And you're telling me you rate him?
No. I'm not saying. Listen. Deep down, I think there's an appreciation for the player.
I don't know why we give him manager.
I'm saying the appreciation of Bruno Fernandes is heavily more because of the Obrigado.
Why was he playing Højlund and Garnacho ahead of him then?
The Højlund one, I don't know. The Højlund one is very, very bizarre.
What about the Garnacho one?
The Garnacho really could truly. There was not really left 10 though. Let's be honest, man. There was not really one that
So he played. So he played him. So he played out of his.
To be fair, when you look at he dropped him in the final. He dropped him in the final because of what? Because of Mason Mount, because he likes Mason Mount more.
Yeah, he prefers Mason Mount. That's my point. Yeah, he prefers Mason Mount's his guy. That's why if Mount's fit, he plays.
All I'm saying to you is though, with Sancho, he doesn't know him. So if it was to
he don't know him. I just think profile wise, he's not going to like him because there's no one off Sancho's profile.
I don't know.
He's not even been given a squad number, has he? So that's a clear indication that he's likely to go. If he's not even got a squad number, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Clearly, no plans for him to stay.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what happens tomorrow, man. But we are gonna wrap it up here, people. It's been a very, very lively show, people. You know what I'm there. Big up to everyone.
Heated.
No, I would say it was heated, but it's lively. Yeah, I don't know about heated. Man,
lively. You have to go with lively instead of heated, yo. Hey, Saeed, we still on for top 5, yeah?
I'm still demanding top 5, yes.
This is what I was going to ask. Flawless, have you done the goal thing this year? Have you done
yeah. I'm going to do it again. No, we don't do it on this channel, but I've done it. Yeah. I'm going to do it again. Someone told me 92. That was great.
What was Saeed's prediction?
That Saeed didn't do it. I don't know. We'll ask him when the window closes. We'll run it on next week.
Yeah, we'll run it. Yeah, I'm still demanding top 5. I don't care what anybody says.
No, Saeed, not what you demand because I know your standards are high. I'm saying, what do you think? Where do you think?
I don't do expectation, man. I do reality.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking. So I'm asking you to give me the reality of where you think we'll finish in the league.
You think top 5 is a reality, Saeed? You think top 5 is a reality?
Under this manager?
Yes, I don't care if it's this manager. Even if we get Iraola, I'm still demanding top 5. How about that?
Again, with a better Saeed, I'm with you. With a better manager, I hear it. Him though.
Bro, I don't care. What we've got good enough.
The players, I agree, Saeed. I 110% agree with you. The players are there to do it.
The players, right?
I am talking solely about the. You think we can finish top 5 with Amorim?
Bro, that's my target to start the summer, and I'm sticking by it.
First.
You know what I mean? Because I'm seriously not doing this of top 8, top 9. Because what will happen is, if I now predict top 8, top 9, and then we all then the Amorim inners, the Amorim inners will then say, well, hold on a minute, you've achieved the target. What are you complaining for? So we have to
but it's not but that's not your target. No, you've just made your
no. What we're doing, this is what I'm saying. Like this is a game of chess. This is a chess game, guys. Yeah,
it's chess, not
if
checkers.
We all stay top 8, top 9. Yeah, and we're all kind of like saying, this is the reality of whatever Amorim and whatnot. Then we can't really complain if he's still here and he gets top 8, top 9.
Saeed, you've overanalyzed this thing. You've overanalyzed this.
We can't really talk about
it. We can because we think. No, because making a prediction is nothing to do with your expectation.
Yeah,
the two are separate.
No. For me, I'm not.
How is it? No, it's separate. I can predict something. I can say Manchester United should. United, in my opinion, should finish here. But my prediction is we'll finish here because of said manager. It's not the same.
The lowest I'm going, Man United, is top 6.
No. Again, no. That's your expectation, Saeed, which I understand. I'm not asking you what your
the reality is probably.
I'm not asking your expectation.
The reality is probably
what is your I'm asking you what is your prediction? Where do you think
I predicted Man United finish top 5.
You think we're under Amorim? You think we are going to finish top 5?
You can't do this. You've told me a prediction. I'm saying Man United top 5 this season. This is what I want.
That's your prediction.
No, you're missing it. I'm not asking you what
No, because you said I'm demanding top 5. What is your prediction? Top 5.
Where do you think we'll finish? Not what you want to happen. Not with Saeed. I'm not asking you what you want to happen.
Okay, hold on a minute. Answer. Give me a question that's not a leading question, right?
Okay, cool.
Hold on a minute. Because we're not doing the semantics. You tell me, where do you think Man United will finish this season?
No. Let me ask you differently.
Forget this one. What do you mean different?
Let me ask you. I'm going to ask you. You said don't ask you.
Where do you think Manchester United will finish the season?
Top 5.
5th.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Let me ask it again, right? With what you've seen from Amorim.
That's what I'm saying, bro. What are you doing? What are we doing here?
Because that's the realism. And you said top 8
I'm not doing all of this. What you think?
He said top 8.
But it is Saeed, you're missing the point. Making a prediction, there is nothing wrong with that. That's just your honest opinion.
That's it. That's what I mean.
That's just your honest opinion. If you believe, let's say you believe we all want Manchester United to win the league. But we know that's not the real.
No, but that's a whole different conversation, bro.
No.
That's
But we all no, Saeed, no. You're not even hearing what I'm saying now. What we want to happen in an ideal world, we want Manchester United to win the league. We all want them to finish first. We all know because we're all sensible and know football well enough to go. That is not plausible.
So you want my reality? You want my reality?
I'm asking your prediction. Yes, nothing to do with your
my prediction. Okay. Yes. My prediction is Man United 5th. The reality 8th. Does that help you now?
Yes. No, thank you.
That's it. Is that all you want?
In a Saeed way, it makes sense. Yes.
Is that what you wanted?
I understand it. Because what
I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know. Like I just want people to focus on finishing 5th. I want everyone.
No, again,
I need everyone to fully lock in. 5th is where Man United should be finishing the season.
Just because you predict, so you said 8th. Just because you predicted Manchester United 8th doesn't mean you are happy about Manchester United finishing 8th. Doesn't mean you want them to finish 8th. What you're saying is because of this manager, that's why you've got them so low. Because with a better manager, I have us higher too. This is a top 5, top 6 team in my opinion. But under this manager, it's not.
I mean,
that's the point I'm making.
Let's be honest.
Did we predict
a good manager?
Ten Hag? Hold on a minute. Did you predict Ten Hag to finish 3rd in his first season?
No, I think we did.
With the players that we got.
No, coming off 8th. No.
That's what I'm saying. So
he did very well.
Can finish 5th with this manager.
But we have evidence to suggest with Amorim the complete opposite.
I agree with that notion.
This guy has more games than points. Why are we going to go from that to 5th?
Where does Jamal think United will finish this season?
Jamal is saying title charge.
Jamal.
Hey, no wonder he's out of the country.
Jamal is saying 21 is coming. But listen, man. End of the day, we don't know with it. Like, I want the manager to be sacked. This manager ain't gonna. I hear it. But what I'm saying to you, I've given a Man United prediction based on the squad. Yes, the manager is there. I hear it.
That adds into it, Saeed. You can separate that because I agree with you in regards to the squad.
I agree with that as well.
The squad is a 5th, top 5, top 6 squad. As much as I don't like some of these players and think some of them are terrible, we have enough quality. And I look at the rest of the Premier League and go, top 5, top 6. Yes. So therefore, I get that. However, this manager is one of the worst arguably the worst manager in the league. So therefore, it's detriment. Is the outside of the promoted sides, because we don't know, is there anyone Amorim's better than in the league? Manager.
I think we're closer to relegation with him than we are at top 5, mate. I'll be honest.
Relegation.
I'm being deadly serious. Is he a better manager than Moyes?
No.
Yeah.
This is the point I'm making. And we would put Moyes low. Like that's where it is prediction.
I understand why Saeed. I understand what Saeed's thinking because the way that the league sits right now is the difference between 8th and the difference between 8th and 5th is so.
Yes.
Like, if he could incrementally improve a tiny bit, like let's just say for example, he could,
8 wins. 8 wins.
Put us in a positive goal difference, even if it's like 4 or 5 goals.
And you're here so far.
Yeah, and he could do this. Just madness. This is why I hate flawless. This is why I hate flawless.
I hate with 1 game a week, and I looked at the quality around us. I think United finished.
Flawless, you're a nasty guy. You know that's a horrible start. Even the start before.
He's my guy, so that's why I don't even like. I don't treat him like the ups because that's family. You know what I'm saying? If he was a rival fan, I'd be on his case about this. But we just having a debate. This is the Unfiltered podcast.
Yeah, but even that
flawless. Give me everyone else's predictions then. Dominic, what are you saying? You like this season?
I think we'll be lucky to finish in the top half, mate.
Okay. Flawless, what are you saying?
9th.
9th.
Why 9th? Why randomly 9th?
Because we'll be around that 9th. So what's yours?
8th. I just
randomly. Why 8th? Yo, why randomly 8th?
First.
1 place off mine, you know. This guy, 1 place off mine.
You know what it is? He's upset me. I'm not going to come on a Sunday. You know why? Because when I was on his stream, we're talking about stat share. He came out and he goes, "Oh, by the way, Leon, we've got like 3 points for the last 3 months or something." What was the stat? Do you remember last season?
Oh yeah, this is another one. From January to May, we picked up 15 points. We got 5 wins in 5 months.
Didn't Leicester
3 of those were the side that were relegated.
Didn't Leicester get more points than us after April?
And you know what's crazy? Of his 8 wins, 4 of them are the championship level sides.
You know why it's horrible? You know how toxic the fan base is. People could literally come out and say, "But honestly, when he gets this next player, this system, and did you see that for 15 minutes? And did you see this?" And then Flawless will just say, "By the way, guys, 5 wins, 5 months," and it's just like all of that rubbish that you're trying to sell me.
Bro,
Propaganda.
Even if yeah, you forgot last season, right? And we mentioned it before. I saw nothing, right? Pre-season's meant to be a precursor for the season. You're meant to see new ideas, new ways of thinking.
Yeah.
How players have got on board with. We saw nothing. It was the same old turgid shite again and again and again. I saw nothing new. In the 4 games we played this season, you take the Grimsby game into account and the Fulham game and the second half against Burnley, shite. So when you ask questions of what is this man giving me to believe in anything he's doing, I'm seeing nothing. I'm sorry, I'm seeing nothing.
I agree.
So where do you get 5th from then? Like where does he pull 5th out of his ass? I don't know. We just don't. I genuinely think he could get us relegated. He could get us.
When are we getting 5 wins?
Yeah.
5 wins in a row or 5 wins altogether?
Never 5 in a row. That kid's gonna die. That's gonna
He needs to shave his head off.
Oh, that kid's gonna die, you know.
But he needs to shave his head off, bro. I don't know what he's gonna do, bro. I'm telling you.
Wait. 5 wins. You talking about driving a Formula One car?
This brother needs to shave his head off, man.
No,
he needs to shave his head off.
4 more wins in the league because we've got 1 win. When are we getting to 5 wins?
The 5 wins. Well, I think it'll happen, but I think we've got more quality, hence we'll get more wins.
Wait,
I agree we have more quality, so we'll get more wins. Yes, but I'm saying, when are we confident? Man are talking about 5th. When are we getting to winning 5 matches in the Premier League? We've won 1. Where are our next 4 victories coming from?
Man City.
All right, so City won. We beating Chelsea?
It'll be tough. I'm not sure if we win the game, but
Brentford away?
Brentford away.
No.
I go with a win.
Oh, so you're going with a win at Brentford away?
Yeah.
All right.
So again, I'm taking 1 game at a time, man. I'm not doing this.
It's 1 game a week. So that's all we got.
I think we should have scored with 1 win at a time.
Weeks ago before the season started.
Yeah, I know, but forget that. Let's just go with 1 win at a time.
Let's just go 10 games together, bro.
Let's go with 1 win at a time, man. Let's not get excited by the Burnley win. Yeah?
Chill out. Saeed TV
I don't want to look at the
Grimsby and said, "Hey, you know what?
Let's just do 1 win at a time. Let's beat
1 win at a time. That's what we do. We only have
1 game at a
time. Get out.
1 game at a time. Let's just
bear
focus
in mind, after Brentford, Sunderland, it's Liverpool away, Brighton at home, Forest away, Spurs away. 4 teams that we don't do well against.
Right.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
All right, but so man, talking about
we know.
Let's see, man. We don't know what's going on.
Saeed, remember, beat this. You know what the match reaction? Beat is measured in the match reaction. Next,
Flawless, I got a question. Let me ask Flawless a question.
Of course.
When Ten Hag was see ball, kick ball, all that sort of thing. What do you
C-ball,
call this one?
ball,
What do you call this one? Yeah, what do you call it?
I don't know. I asked Eddie, man. It's just awful. You know, it's C-ball, chase ball, kick ball with a little bit more quality up top. That's what it is. With them Bremo and Cunha, so we look better going forward because they're 2 better players. But other than that, I really don't see too much difference. How we play 5 defenders and can't keep clean sheets. That's overstated. That's how bad we are.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 clean sheets in 30 matches. And we play sometimes 6-7 defensive-minded players. And the goalkeeper. So we're out there, 8 of our 11 are defensive and we can't keep clean sheets.
Nasty work.
And people wonder why I don't think we can finish high in the league.
Yeah, man. We'll see, innit?
We'll find out.
We'll see, man. We'll see. But listen, people, we're going to wrap up here, man. Big up to everyone who's locked in today. Make sure you don't hit the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Big up Double A, man, for joining us again on the podcast. Big up to you, bro.
Yes, bro. Man, big shout out to you, my new op, Saeed, obviously. Clearly, we have this little thing. But obviously, big up to you, Saeed, every time. Having me on, obviously, I love being on here. Big up to my hype man, Flawless. And it's nice to see Leon. I've not seen you for a bit, bro. And you're not, I'm thinking it, man, them talk anymore. I'm not seeing you on there for time.
A little bit. I've just been busy, bro. Do you know what I mean? But I'm good. I'm back this week.
Lucky you. Do you know what I mean? You have to talk about United so much. But nah, big up to every single one of you every time. Obviously, big up to the best chat on YouTube. Yeah, man, got a video coming out on Wednesday. Finally uploaded onto the channel. So, yeah, obviously it's at the game, but asking United fans questions, and I think it's a pretty good one this time. So, yeah, man, back making content, and that's the way it should be. So, yeah, check out FCAA. If the word FC, the word double, and then A, if no one doesn't know already. People get confused. Yeah, man, make sure you're following all these guys. Make sure you're supporting the channel. You know, Saeed, best United fan in this space for me. So, biggest and best.
Agreed.
So make sure you're supporting them, man. 100%. And I'll make sure you have a good week, because now we don't have to worry about watching United for a couple of weeks, do we? So, that's to be a plus, isn't it?
Yeah, now big up, man. Big up. Make sure you subscribe, man. Links in the description, people. So get following, get subscribing. Leon, big up to you, bro. As always, man.
Big up, man. Good to see people, man. Do you know what I mean? So I couldn't make Wednesday, but it's good to have to jump on, at least show my face a little piece. Do you know what I mean? Should we call this what? AA versus Saeed Sunday sparring and that? Sunday smoke. Yeah, man.
That's it, man. Sunday smoke.
I hear it, man. People like
I know you're the boxing guy. We'll set up a little charity match.
Yeah, we can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Our kids are ex-professionals, so I've got him in my corner, mate. You're in trouble. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, who's that?
Come on, man. That's it, man.
Reece Roberts. I don't know if you know him, bro.
Okay, I know who he is. Of course, yeah. That's Colliers Mustang kid. I know that one. Do you know what I mean? That's office people. I was office over there. Yeah, man. But big up. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to FC double then A, and also Flawless as well. Sarcasm City. Yeah. And also Saeed as well. But big up, man. The work rate's crazy. And give Saeed some support tomorrow, because it's a big day. Like going through that transfer. What are you doing? Long stream the whole day or something like that?
Yeah, transfer deadline's going to be mad. I can't lie. So, yeah, man, we're going to be active. Come on, man. Big up to the community, man. Make sure you follow up Leon on his socials. We're going to be redirected to Flawless as well. He's got a show on right now. I think it's called Did Arteta Start the Wrong 11? Is that the one, yeah?
Yeah, United Arsenal show. So I'm with the Arsenal lot, so they're gonna be pissed. You know what I'm saying TJ and Dudley, them they already said to me, hey, put the banner up, because we livid at what happened. So it's gonna be a great show. They already said it.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course, definitely. 100%. Love saying, hey, talking to pissed off rivals is great, because normally it's me.
Yeah.
But hey, Saeed, first and foremost, big up for having me on. Thoroughly enjoyed the show as well, man. Every time, shout out to the chat. AA, always good chopping up with you, Leon. It's been a minute as well, so it is good to see you as well. And yeah, man, like I say, large up to the chat. Hope you lot enjoyed the show. We are passionate here, so that's where it is. That's where the debate come from. But it's all love between us people. Because people ask me, "Oh, you lot beefing?" No, we're just talking football. It's not that serious whatsoever. But run up the likes here, hit the subscribe button. Saeed just mentioned it there. United Arsenal show. He's sending you over to as well. So ask if there's any Arsenal fans in the chat, come join over. United fans and rivals if you want to laugh as well. So yeah, pull up to the show, Sarcasm City TV.
Come on, people. Make sure you pull up on there on Sarcasm City TV right now. Let's get a raid in. David honestly just dropped something now about the Isak. It looks like it's going to be wrapped up soon, man. Yeah. It's going to be looking like 130 million. Original aim was 150, but yeah, 130 million, nearing compromise. But 25-year-old man is
Don't compromise, man. These fucking
it's looking like
just say no.
Just say right now. Looking like it's happening right now, guys.
We just have to pray they invest some of that money in Sancho or Anthony. We just have to pray, man. That's it.
Exactly. Yeah. True. If they would be dumb enough, eh? But yeah, listen, people, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on Sarcasm City TV.